can't believe it. We
so
are
used
back.
to going to
Wow.
Rabbit's Twitch instead of the Unexpectables.
Wow, we're back now.
Wow.
Dee-dee-dee.
Guess who's back? Back
Back again.
It's
Way's
us.
back.
There we go.
Tell your
That
friends.
was we.
Your friendly
Guess who's
neighborhood
back?
Nate
Guess who's
Ways.
back? Guess who's back?
And my
Guess who's
super
back?
echoey
Guess who's back?
room.
Guess who's back? Guess who's back?
That's us.
Oh,
Welcome back, everybody, to Gateway.
It's
Yo,
been-
welcome back to Gateway.
It has been so long. Apex has been chasing the robot ghost forever.
His legs
just-
are so tired.
They're in
It's
an
like
infinite Scooby-Doo loop.
Alvin
I
and
think
and Louise
so.
are just sitting back smoking a fucking cigarette going, he's probably fine.
Yeah,
It's
You know,
the
if
Benny Hill theme playing
just
over and
leave
over
me
and
alone.
over again.
if he does need our help, he's just gonna run back and be like, it didn't work. Like, that's what he's gonna do. So
Clearly, it's just
Oh,
running
time
away.
to finish
Clearly,
this,
I
man.
don't want to kill you. Leave me alone.
it was just a prank, bro.
Just comes back with a giant handprint on the side of his face. I got smacked.
It had very big hands. The ghost fought back. The ghost.
The mask has a black eye.
How in the hell?
I drew it on.
That actually completes.
Oh,
Excellent.
Shit. All right.
We're starting off hot, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Gateway. Let's go ahead and do our introductions because we're a little behind on time. Caitlin, where can they find you, and what are you up to?
Well, hi. Hey, hello there. My name is Caitlin Elizabeth. You can find me all over the internet at Boobs McBalrog. Here on Twitch, it's twitch.tv/Boobs McBalrog with zeros instead of O's. I'm actually posting to my YouTube more now, which is Boobs McBalrog with normal O's instead of zeros. Oh my god. For anybody who's playing Smite right now, if you are into the skins for that game, the Medusa skin just dropped, as well as
Maguka?
the Medusa.
Majuka.
She's
Medusa.
got geese for hair.
Ah, okay.
Geese for hair. That's awesome.
Medusa.
I love it.
And also Winged Machina Nike. So if you want to play as a giant rock woman, that's me.
I have wanted to
also.
do that my whole life.
Well, now you have a chance if you play Smite.
Yeah, sure. Ever since I was like
So-
5.
Caitlin, can you do me a favor? Can I get a sample of Magusa?
Yeah, honestly.
I honestly, I don't want to peek the mic out because it's
Oh.
like a very unhinged
shit.
Mother Goose. She is wild. I'm not gonna lie. I'm super proud of my work for that skin. So if anybody plays that and gets a video of that, I will be forever grateful.
Oh,
because,
man.
wow, it's unhinged.
So many of my
Yeah,
friends are in Smite now.
Since the skin is out there, there is a skin breakdown somewhere. Somebody has made it.
There's this dude. I think his name is Elu, or their name is Elu. But I'm like waiting patiently because they drop like 15 skins at once. So I know that they're gonna get to it eventually, and I'm like, oh, but where? Because they're like honking laughs.
Very
It's
excited.
She sounds
I'm-
like a completely deranged Muppet, and like
yes,
I'm here for
deranged Muppet is correct. It's like a chibi skin too. So, absolutely, please go play as Medusa or giant rock woman that's kind of hot with wings. Anyway,
But it's not a
Excellent.
goose.
but it's not a goose. You're right. That's it for me.
Truly, being Medusa is suffering. And speaking of giant shoes, Rabbit, where can they find you, and what are you up to?
Well, hold on. Let me climb out of these giant shoes Caitlin just put on.
Oh my god,
God.
stop.
They're so high. Hi. Hi. I'm Rabbit. Oh god, there's so much climbing. Okay, hi, I'm Rabbit. You can find me on Twitch and Twitter at Hey Mr. Rabbit, where I am a comedian and also a writer and aspiring voice actor. And I stream horror games and retro games and RPGs. Some games I like playing or Signalis, which makes me bounce up and down because I like Warcraft. Warcraft? No, I don't. I love Lovecraft so much.
Except when you're figuring out planetary-related puzzles.
But
I was so tired. You
you
have
say
no idea.
Warcraft?
Lovecraft. It's a robot Lovecraft game.
Oh,
it's
I
so
thought
good.
you said Warcraft. and
I
got,
did,
like,
but
a
I
little
stopped
excited
myself
for a
because I was
second.
just like, oh, all right.
Come on,
so-
you want to play as dragons.
Ever since I was 4, but come on. So we have that. And then I've also been playing RuneScape. RuneScape's my favorite mental health game. That game has really carried me for 2022. It makes me feel good. And also retro games and whatnot. I've been playing West of Loathing, and we're gonna be playing an Eldritch version of West of Loathing on Tuesday that just released. It's called Something of Loathing. I don't know what it's called. So, I think. But on addition for that, what else have I been doing? I tried out for a couple different things, hoping to get back from those. Finished a writing gig. That might be pretty fun. See what comes of that. And my biggest thing is I am working through no small prodding from Sarah, going do it with a stick. Like that. I've been making a demo reel.
Hey.
And I don't know what will become of that demo reel, but it has 6 voices. 2 of them are from shows you have watched: DeSoto from the Unexpectables and Alvin from Gateway.
Great.
We'll be able to go ahead and see what that comes of. But that's what I got going on. Things have been kind of tumultuous, but I'm confident that given the forward motion of time, everything will be a-okay.
Yeah.
And that's me. Hey, Mr. Rabbit, come on down.
Great. Googly moogly. And Laney, where can they find you and what are you up to?
Find me all over the internet at Lanny Pator. What have I been up to? Dad in a Rock. I've been playing that. That is currently what I am doing online. If you come to my channel, you will see Dad in a Rock. Except for tomorrow, where if you're not all role played out, we're finally getting back to the ties that bind, right? Hold on, I should have asked. I really should have clarified beforehand. Now anybody's gonna feel awkward if they say no. Caitlin, how you feeling?
What?
Ties that bind. Good for D&D tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
I thought you guys did that on Monday.
Oh, Monday. My bad. God.
I was like,
damn.
I'm gonna die. I will die. I'll die. Monday?
Mondays.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. Peek
You're
behind
so
the curtain.
excited.
Peek behind the curtain. I'm very excited to get back to this. Yes. Also, I don't know what day it is a lot of the time because I am very busy.
Yes.
I have reminders on my phone. But on Monday, if you're not all role played out, Ties That Bind, coming back this week. Huzzah. So long as nothing else comes up and stops it from happening. Which, you know what? Life is life. If that happens, it'll be more Dad in a Rock. It'll be more Dad in a Rock tomorrow. Dad in a Rock.
Mm-hmm.
God of War is fun. Anyway, that's pretty much me.
All right. And Sarah, where can they find you and what are you up to?
I'm on Twitter at Sarah with an H and with an E Willia. Did the October stuff. Played in 3 different one-shots. One of them was Lanny's. Yay.
Yep.
It was fun.
Woo!
Dude, that one shot was so cool. I gotta be Michael Myers.
I'm glad you guys had a good time. If you want to catch that archive, by the way, feel free to check it on youtube.com/LannyArcade.
Yeah, I did the Halloween one-shot with Lanny. I did a Halloween one-shot with Monty. I had a puppet. His name was Mr. Dorsey. He was great. Loved him.
Mr. Fibbles is very cross.
Yeah, he was kind of based off that a tiny bit.
I'm so happy.
With Mr. Fibbles. You couldn't possibly do that. Who'd clear up the mess? Anyway, and I did my very first game ever with Girls Run These Worlds, and I had to be on camera, and my lighting and camera is terrible. I shall fix that next time. But there's a VOD for that if you want to watch me slowly fade into the distance because the sunlight went away and now I'm completely dark. Everyone else has good camera stuff. I voiced a new skin in Paladins called Love Struck Kasumi. It's basically Yandere Schoolgirl. Huzzah and hooray. And I'm 2 characters in Monster Prom 3 Monster Road Trip.
Oh shit.
I'm Polygeist again, and I am Vicky Schmidt again. So
I knew Polygeist sounded familiar. I played Monster Road Trip last Tuesday with Spaz.
yeah, I know.
Son of a gun!
I saw just like yeah. So whatever.
Where's that?
I like it's fun. It's fine.
It was fun time.
Good stuff.
But yeah, I think that's all I've got to do. Yeah, we should. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then there's me. You can find me on Twitter, Twitch, and youtube.com/distortiondevil. I suppose I should also say that you can find me on tumblr.com/distortiondevil as well. That's always
God, you awoken that Frankenstein?
yeah,
my.
it's always
my.
existed. I just never really was on it for years.
It's just,
Me-
man, how did you feel? Did you feel like Igor going, yes, resurrect the demon?
May I just tell you about my most popular post because I feel like you'll appreciate it.
Go for it.
Speed run
It was 2 pictures of pies that I baked. It was two pictures of a dick butt pie that I made.
What is it with you and Dick Butt?
Fucking
I think it's
Oh, Dick
hilarious.
Butt's so funny.
excellent.
And the caption was just talking about how I spent tens of thousands of dollars on art school, and that was probably my best work.
I need to get you some
People are
marbles so
too
you can
mean
go
and
ahead
too
and make
real.
a statue of Dick Butt.
Yeah.
It'll be
That's it.
great. I'll
Okay, I'm
present it to
done.
my sister. She'll love it.
Sorry, Connor, go ahead.
That is all right. Yes, you can find me at all those places. I'll be streaming Tuesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays as per the usual status quo. We beat Cult of the Lamb yesterday. That was a lot of fun. It was a really, really good game. Very charming, and I'm excited to see if they come out with anything else for it because I really enjoyed the cult building aspect of it. It was very fun. And most of the chat got in, including level 1 Eevee, who tried for days to try and get in.
Did you do what I did in my Cult of the Lamb playthrough, where as soon as they got too old and were about to die, you just had the elders fight to the death in the ring to get praise?
Sometimes.
Okay.
A lot of the deaths were when I was out, cracking skulls.
I know,
Oh,
it's
God.
bad.
I know,
They die,
I would-
they die so inconveniently randomly.
Yeah. Like, oh man.
I can't believe that you and Lanny had an old people fight pit.
I called it the
Wow.
Elden Ring, or the Elder
That-
Ring.
The
Elder Ring.
Oh God, I would call it the grandpa gladiators.
Ancestors are old. Bear witness.
Come, my followers, compete in the
winner-
compete in the senior cup.
And the winner got to ascend, so,
Wow.
Like
they were
cat
both old. They were
style.
both going to die. One of them just got to go to a guaranteed afterlife.
Yeah. Sports would be so much interesting if the winning team got to live.
They had that for eons back in the day. It was called a Roman Colosseum.
There you go. Yeah. Other than that, doing the same old stuff. Watch out, because I've got a funny new Ranger subclass that's coming out. I have given up on the Treasure Hunter Conclave because all the ideas that I had were literally already out there by other people. Go check them out. Treasure Hunter Conclave is really something. I'm working on my own unique thing now, and trust me, I don't think anybody else has come up with this conclave. It'll be funny. Don't worry about it.
It'd be
But
so
yes.
sad if like someone taps you on the shoulder and is like, excuse me.
Actually, this guy in 1984 actually made this subclass for the Ranger, and I'm like, God darn it!
This is a cease and
It's-
desist.
It is, but there are like billions of people on the planet. You're gonna have the same idea. Like,
You'll never find me. Yeah. This episode is brought to you by Die Hard Dice.
Now, before I yell it,
Mhm.
I have to ask if it's okay because Mariah Carey is waking up from her doom sleep. And I'm afraid that if I yell Die Hard Dice, it will shatter the ice that keeps her encased.
Dude, did you not see the video she posted on her Twitter?
No, what was it?
She's already loose.
It's she's self-aware now. It's great. It's like her in a Halloween costume, like riding a bike or something, and she's laughing wickedly. And then suddenly it cuts to her in a Christmas outfit with snow and stuff. She's just like, I'm back!
I love her.
I'm just like, shit, she's self-aware now.
All right,
She is
my yells ward her
truly
off, then-
free.
Hold on.
We do want to play at some point.
Me.
Oh my.
I was prepared for that one. Die Hard Dice is your one-stop shop for dice and dice accessories. If you head on over to dieharddice.com, you can use the code Unexpectables to save 10% on your order. You might want to get in your orders like nowish, folks. Black Friday is upon us. And last year they had a lot of orders and they had a lot of trouble as well keeping up with them. So if you're planning on getting some dice or dice accessories from Die Hard Dice, do it now. Is my humble advice.
And these dice, these dice are beautimous. These dice are beautimous. We got ones that are made of metal. We got ones that are made of a fine polymer. There are all kinds of shapes and colors, including, ladies, colors that exist only in your wildest dreams. So go on down and get some dice.
Oh my.
Exactly.
Throw that onto your reel, you know. Your New York guy is trying to sell
And
shit.
we also couldn't have done this without all of you. Donate your
Viewers
business
like
us.
you.
That's
Kermit,
right.
Kermit flails.
Including but not limited to Dragosoon, thank you for the 63 bits. Let's race for the rads. Protoss 103, thank you for the 100 bits. Don't forget about Dave, he has feelings too.
Oh yeah, Dave.
Pseudonymic fake name, thank you for the 100 bits. Rabbit, Die Hard Dice! Mariah Carey, finally, ice shatters.
At last, after 10,000 seasons, I'm free.
Smart Onion, thank you for the 6 months. Hello. Sergeant Tucker, thank you for the 100 bits. For 7-ish months, I have been hunted for employment, and now, actually a month and a half ago, I am working again. Suck it, unemployment. Hey.
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 The same time.
The Drifter of Time and Space, thank you for getting 5 subs to the community. Slipstream96, thank you for the 9 months. Hello, everyone. You know what? This feels like a tee-hee moment. You know, for once, you're right, Slipstream. For once, you're right. For once in your damn dirty life, you're right, Slipstream.
For once in
my
life.
The Drifter of Time and Space, thank you for the 1,000 bits. Welcome back to the Wasteland. Love all you guys do here. Is there a place in the Fallout universe you would love to see explored in a future game? I mean, you know my answer.
What do you mean? What? I don't know what
I
you mean.
have one. It's also kind of a bit of hometown pride. I'd like Cleveland to be explored. There's a lot of stuff around the Ohio-Cleveland area that I think people just don't know exists, and I think would make a really robust thing.
But how different would it look?
Oh, well, you know, every place in Fallout looks like a place like not even like mice would fornicate. So like,
Yeah, I know. So how different would it look from the real one?
oh, well, okay. Well, we're looking at notable landmarks then. Okay. You got the Guardian Bridge, which
That's
looks
cool.
like a place where like the Apex would stalk like his next criminal. We also got the Playhouse Square. We got the Cleveland Market. We have the sprawling districts and the communities of the industrials. And one of the best places outside of Cleveland, which is a place that I like to go. I'd like to go again. Haven't been there in 11 years. Ooh, I'm old. Put-in Bay. Put-in Bay is a party island that's not too far off. Has a bunch of history about it. Part of the Navy was put up there. and just like, there's just so much beautiful stuff to see in Cleveland. Like, it's so good.
That
The
would
art-
make a
oh,
good game.
the
Blackfoot
history and
Ferret,
art-
thank you
yeah.
for the 32
Ugh.
months. Zen Lita, thank you for the 100 bits. This just in, Die Hard Dice now makes this set in shrimp colors. Get yours today. Ooh. That makes them even more delicious.
Shrimp.
Slipstream96, thank you for the 100 bits. I believe my teehee moments are always in the ring. I'm gonna put you under the ring. Sergeant Tucker, thank you for the 50 bits. Fallout in Florida. I think there's actually a fan-made mod that is coming out for Florida.
You're right.
Indeed. Be on the lookout for that.
That's fun.
So people who you know may or may not be providing voices for that.
Oh,
But speaking of doing silly voices, are you guys ready to get into tonight's episode of Gateway?
I am.
Yeah.
Wahoo.
Wahi.
Let me turn off this funny radio.
Bye,
It is tonight's
chat.
episode of
Bye,
Gateway, ready
chat.
to get into the apex. Wait.
You're still,
Uh,
you're still
you-
Scoop Cat.
You know what? I'm still Scoop Cat. Oh, son of a biscuit. Hold on. There you go.
There he is.
Well, you know what? If I'm Scoop Cat, then
Let's
Cynthia's a
let's
funny
get
wolf.
to the intro. We're about 20 minutes behind.
Yeah.
Alrighty. And...
Huh? And
Ah.
Yep, there you go.
when last we left the runaways, Apex the Wildman, Alvin the Mechanic, Louise the Scavenger, and Cynthia the Nurse, they were exploring around the abandoned St. Louis Zoo, taking in some of the wonders of the old world and reminiscing of better times. While exploring the various sections that once bustled with life and wonder, the group came across a bit of loot and a bit of mystery as well. Apparently some sort of fight had happened in the large gift shop/rest area. Whilst tracking down the perpetrators, they stumbled across a scene of a small massacre. A squad of archers had been butchered, and the perpetrator still in the area, trying to make a getaway. Apex, Alvin, and Louise trailed the killer, whilst Cynthia tended to the lone survivor. After seemingly cornering the invisible perp in the freezer, the gang were outmaneuvered, and a single utterance of...
I don't have time for this.
he fled. How will the rest of this chase play out? Find out now on tonight's episode of Gateway.
Apex is in hot pursuit, or as best he can be.
Yes, as you feel a warm breeze brush past you as if something had just ran by you. You snatched your arms out, but you grabbed nothing. You can just barely see the faint outline of something, of a form, but the light cascading over it, making it seem nigh invisible. It is with only your very keen and trained senses that you're able to pick this figure out from the backdrop. And let me hit some chase music here. If you are indeed continuing to pursue,
The Apex does not let go of his quarry.
the Apex does not let go, and I believe Alvin and Louise, you are also there as well. You see, both of you see this table just fly through one of these open windows and just completely shatter out of it, where you hear the oddly light, yet very distinct footsteps of someone wearing something very heavy and metallic. We'll just go for... There we go. This one's called Chase. Haha.
Makes sense.
Apropos.
There you go. Turn it up a little bit. And Cynthia, you have no idea what is happening over here.
I'm still with the same person.
Go ahead and make me a wits roll.
Okay. Oh wow, I don't even have that up.
That's all right.
It's been so long.
It's been over a month. It is totally understandable that we'd be a little rusty here.
Oh wait, what? Where's my babe? There she is.
I was about to say, we're gonna have a bit of a problem if your character sheet's gone.
10?
10? Excellent. That is a major success. While you are tending to this individual who is sort of fading in and out of consciousness, you've stabilized him. You hear a large pane of glass getting shattered to pieces off in the distance where your friends went.
Ooh, is he stable enough for me to leave or not?
You determined last time that he is stable enough for you to leave him, but you also don't know if whoever did this might come back, was your dilemma.
Yeah, that's right,
that's
right.
Beforehand.
Yeah.
So you can make a choice to either stay with him and try to protect him, or you can chase after your friends.
No, I will stay and make sure that he doesn't get got. Have fun on the chase, guys.
I mean, as I recall, you gave me his magcaster, so he is kind of helpless.
He is helpless.
He has no weapons to his name.
That's right. Okay, yeah, I'll stay with a guy because I have a whole arsenal in my backpack or whatever.
You're like kicking at the rocks at your feet, like fine.
All right, you
knives. I can stab someone or something.
You hunker down in this sort of gazebo area, and prepare yourself to either help this man should he start to worsen, or defend yourself should whoever did this come back. Meanwhile, Alvin, Louise, and the Apex, you are in hot pursuit of this individual. You cornered him, but he did manage to evade you as now trying less to cover his tracks and simply just to get away. It'll be a bit easier to try and track him down, so I'll say Apex is definitely the one who is leading the charge on chasing this guy.
Louise is basically going to...
I'm full blitzing.
Yeah, Louise is basically going to just take stock from Apex, and she will just follow him. She's more following him than she's following whatever this thing is.
Yeah,
all right,
one thing this guy can't hide, and that's his
I'm keeping spread to his left just in case he breaks. Just in case I hear something to my left and Apex isn't close enough, I might be able to tackle him.
All right, yeah, and notably now there do appear to be actual large boot prints in the dirt and in the old dry mulch. As you're trying to track him down, so he is invisible. So this will incur a minor penalty, but now you have him on the run. So I'll go ahead and say you can roll a wits roll to try and track him down, -1.
-1?
Okay.
A -1. Kablamo! That's an 11.
That is still very good.
Oh, Alvin.
Oh!
That makes perfect sense. I do not know what this is.
Yeah, all you know is a table went flying, and I'm like, there's a ghost!
And I got a 7, so that's not horrendous.
Alvin, as you fall slightly behind as you were sort of startled by the glass pane shattering and sort of a humanoid form pushing its way through these shards of glass. It caused you to lag behind a little bit, and as the rest of your group and this individual are kicking up dirt in your face, it's making you very hard for you to stay in the pursuit of this. I'll say with your critical fail, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say you are no longer in this chase.
That makes sense.
You have thoroughly lost this individual.
Would he be able to catch up, seeing where I'm running at some point?
Maybe. Well, he'll have to roll to see if he can try and find you guys. But you.
Can we
One
help
of you-
him out? If one of us sees he's gone, can we call for him at least? Or
Yeah, if one of you wants to stay behind and try and get him back into the game, it will slow one of you down, but you can certainly do that.
You know what his priorities
could
are.
I do that, or could I like roll to notice he's gone?
I won't make you roll for it. I can say you've seen that Alvin has fallen behind at this point. Apex looks like he's in hot pursuit of this individual, and he is not letting up.
I'm gonna stick with Apex.
Okay. You stick with Apex, hoping that Alvin may be able to catch up with you later.
Well, if this gets messy, he'll find us.
Indeed.
But I don't want to leave Apex alone.
Oh yeah. The way you are chasing him down now, Apex, you with your 11 do manage to stay hot in his trail, and he is not doing great at the moment. He rolled very poorly to try and evade you. Let me just pull up something here for myself. Mute Alexa, because she was on the hunt for voice commands.
Silly lady.
Silly Alexa.
Silly Alexa, come on.
Nobody's talking to you right now.
Yeah, let me just see. You would be about right there. Therefore, I'm cross-referencing the map I've made with the actual map, just to try and see where you guys are at the moment.
My hope is he leads
Oh,
us
yeah.
back to the bear we freed.
Oh boy.
It's
Oh,
And we double team him.
it is a pretty straight shot. Sort of Oh wait, no. He seems to be circling back around, running off in this direction. I'm a bit of an idiot, so I believe this is east.
I believe you.
Yeah, he's heading towards the historic hill. And it's hard now for him to hide the direction that he's moving in, because he's running down a straight and narrow path. And you've caught up with him, but now it's just a matter of what do you do, Apex. You can just sort of barely make out his form against the particles of dust and the shimmering sunlight.
I'm going to, as I watch the pattern of the boot prints fall, I'm going to make an estimated guess as to, like, you know, his momentum, his speed versus my speed. And I'm just going to leap up and kind of become, like, this thing is big and strong, so I'm going to kind of become a backpack on him.
Okay. You're going to try and attach
Oh,
yourself
Christ.
to him.
Yes, I'm going to reach up and try to, like, grasp around, like, the upper shoulder part of where I can kind of remember where that shimmer was. And then, like, try to, like, wrap my other arm around the same way. Kind of like trying to wrap around the neck of the helmet.
He is still invisible, so this will incur a penalty, but go ahead and roll body -1.
Shabazz! That's a 9.
That's a 9?
Oh, yeah, Apex.
9.
Alrighty. You leap up, and you, just picturing in your mind's eye the form of what this person might look like, and, given the vague estimation of his shape, you wrap your arm around him and underneath his armpit and around his neck, and he, is still moving forward, but you have attached yourself to him, and he just sort of, he he pants, and he's still moving forward, and he just leans over and says,
Get off.
As I'm kind of like grasping and like leaning on there. Not until you slow down and talk.
Louise, what are you up to?
So, can I see Apex just like floating in midair, basically?
Yeah, you see
The Apex has learned to fly.
a comical sight as you see Apex almost like galloping on an invisible beast, just floating invisibly through the air, attached to something. You do see this, and you can act.
I mean, if I can extrapolate this as like some kind of thing in invisible mode, and from also where I see Apex, can I try aiming for this thing's legs with my Magcaster?
I don't like where this is going when I'm on him, but continue. This can be amazing.
That's why I'm gonna say you're up high, you're at the neck level. I'm gonna aim for the legs.
This is also like the first time you fired this thing.
No, second.
Oh, okay.
Remember the tree?
That's the difference.
I've practiced once.
I have tried it once. I know how to arc this thing at a distance against a moving target.
I'm basically a genius at this now.
I am the greatest. But yeah, can I do that?
Yeah, absolutely. Aim for his leg. Go ahead and make a. It's a
penalty?
body roll -1.
All right, I was gonna ask. Just under her breath, it's like, come the fuck on.
You've got a pretty good idea.
6. Ooh. Well, it's only a minor failure.
That's a.
That is.
Failure.
It is still a failure, though. You hear the telltale wind up, and then this bolt of molten metal streaks forward into the mid-afternoon sun and strikes down just beneath Apex, in between this creature's feet. And
Connor.
you feel Apex, the person's head twist and look over his shoulder, and he growls underneath his breath through the sort of respirator.
I don't suppose you'd let me roll Ricochet on that?
Let me read what Ricochet does again. Now I'm trying to figure out the logistics if a molten slag of metal could ricochet off of something. You know what?
The thing is,
In a world where giant lizards exist, sure, why not? Let me just trying to find your sheet right here.
Are you gonna give me a penalty because of the invisibility?
Ricochet. After you attack an enemy with a ranged weapon, you may choose to roll plus strange. On a result of 10 plus, deal your weapon's damage to a target of your choice within range. You can. It will be with a penalty again because this thing is invisible. And just so you know, the wording of it means that if you would need to get a 10 or higher in order for it to ricochet onto him.
Oh, really? I thought that was if I just wanted a different target.
To a target of your choice within range, and on a 7 or a 9, you deal damage to a different target if there is one.
Yeah, I'll risk it for the biscuit.
Okay.
I am the only other target.
Oh, then you're the biscuit.
Oh.
Shit. How's your health?
I mean,
Oh,
it's
God.
full, but I'd rather not be knocked off this guy. Wait, is it full? Oh no, my health is not full. I have taken damage.
Oh no.
What would Louise do? Is the other target definitely going to be Apex? Usually isn't a comrade.
If you note that if you get a 6 or lower, I get to choose where it ricochets.
Okay, so on a six or lower, it's the apex. On a 7 through 9, I guess it's just a miss at that point.
I rolled a 5.
You rolled a 5.
Ah,
I'm sorry.
Connor, how much damage does a arc welder do?
A lot. This isn't an arc welder, though.
Oh, whatever.
That's a magcaster.
Magcaster.
Oh, did I just kill him? I'm sorry.
We're
We're about to find out.
I have shield, so I reduce some damage.
Apex, call high or low.
I'm sorry, are you rolling damage? Fuck. High.
Good call. That was a 6. The splash from the molten magma dashes off and sort of begins to ignite one of the dead trees that are now in front of you. It splatters off uselessly. It doesn't harm you or him or anybody else, but there is now a fire that is broken out.
Apex is just as confused as what's happening right now as the guy that he's hanging on to. So I stop that.
as well, since you failed on your roll, you failed on your roll, Louise. He is not happy, and Apex, you feel his weight shift suddenly as he crouches down and spins, pivoting on one of his legs. And you hear...
I am going to attempt to swing my body around and kick the gun so that it does not hit Louise.
This is the result of her roll.
Yeah, no, this is me. I get to be the biscuit now. It's fine.
Yes, Louise is the biscuit.
Biscuits trading hands.
All right, just know that as soon as I hear that word, the thought in Apex's body is to kick that thing.
As Louise, a red laser fires out from the middle distance around where Apex is sort of hovering in midair. You take 2 damage. Is your armor? What is it? What's the word? It starts with like an E, like grounded. Hang on. To the rules.
It just grounded or it resists something like that. Fuck.
The word is escaping. Insulated. Yes. Louise, is your armor insulated?
God, I have no idea. Hang on, I actually don't have my stupid notes open. Hang on. Okay, here's my notes. What is the armor? I think it's just okay. What was I using? Fuck.
If you're wearing an archer suit, maybe
the archer suit.
I think I traded it back for the the archer one was the +10, right?
It was the +10, but it did not have any other properties that you knew of.
I went back to the Kevlar vest.
All right, this is not insulated then. How much armor does your Kevlar vest have?
9.
9? Okay, your armor takes 4 damage.
Whew. That's a chunky one.
It seems this laser weapon, whatever he has, is especially potent against armored individuals.
All right, I am currently trying to lucha my way around his neck, using the momentum from his spin to kick that gun as hard as I can. I don't know if it's part of his suit or if it is being held onto, but if it's being held onto, I wish to dislodge it from his digital digits.
Go for it.
Digital
That'll
digits.
Do I
digital
get knocked
digits.
down or anything?
you have been shot by some sort of laser weapon. You feel it didn't hurt you. It just bore a pretty deep, probably flaming now, hole into your Kevlar. But no, you're not hurt. Your armor looks pretty fucked up though.
Just patting out the flames and like, Jesus fucking Christ.
Alright, what do you need me to roll?
I need you to roll a body roll. You've got a firm grip on him. Yeah, go ahead and just roll straight body.
Alrighty. Whabushka!
There
That
we
is
go.
a 13.
Yeah.
Woo!
I swing around this thing's neck and I just kick as hard as I can at where I'm hearing the noise.
Yeah, you shift your weight and you bring your boots into this whatever he's holding, and you kick it square out of his hands and it flies off into the distance, and as it sort of leaves his grip, it now fades into visibility, and go ahead, Apex, roll me a smarts roll +1.
Ooh, +1.
Ooh.
That's an 8.
8. You've heard stories from it was your uncle,
Yeah.
about the laser weaponry that the Brotherhood of Steel uses, and you can identify that this is probably similar to something that they would use. Seems to be some sort of rifle.
I glance at it and then I look back towards the invisible where I think the eye line is, "You're with the Brotherhood."
He simply growls in response.
What brings you out here?
None of your business.
And how can I know that?
You see his weight shift, and he looks over at Louise.
Is he?
Because you're with them.
Sorry, what did he say?
He said, "Because you're with them."
I look back and I look forward. And why are they your enemy?
Let's see, roll a charm roll -2, just to keep him talking.
Charm roll -2.
-2.
I don't know if it's physically possible for me to succeed. Oh wait, yeah it is. But we'll see. Hold on. 2d6 -2. No, that is a 1.
He is, instead of responding to you, he's going to then jerk up in the middle of you speaking, trying to catch you off guard, and you hear a knife clear its sheath, Apex. He doesn't seem keen on talking. Louise,
Nice
what are you
clear
doing?
sheath.
Maccaster only have one shot per thing. Like I'd have to reload the scrap.
Yes, you would have to. It was just a regular Madcaster, right?
I think so. Yeah.
You get 3 shots with a regular Madcaster.
Go for it again. And has he stopped? Is he like at least sort of not running anymore? Will that help me at all?
You see Apex like sort of flailing around on his back right now. You can put together that.
Technically, I'm around his front at the moment since I just kicked the gun.
Yeah.
You can see his horn sticking out of nothing.
He's gripped onto something. Oh, actually, before we get to all that,
Wait, Alvin, how you
Alvin.
doing?
Yeah, Alvin.
I'm
What are you-
completely spun around.
You're completely spun around. What are you doing in response to this? You have
Just
no
looking
idea
for
any of this is happening.
Any sounds, gunfire, just raider instincts kicking in, or any gunfires, anything I'm seeing. You talked about a flaming tree. If that's anywhere close to me, I'd be running toward that.
Roll a wits.
All right, gotcha. Let's go. 9.
9. Yeah, you do hear now gunfire. Not traditional gunfire. You hear noises. Things that you haven't quite heard before. Sort of like almost like the revving of a small engine and then a release of something. But you do hear, it is quite loud. And it is off in this direction, near the historic hill.
I'm going to be booking it toward the historic hill.
All right, then Alvin will be rejoining you guys shortly. And then that will put us at Louise. How are you doing?
Yeah, I mean, since he stopped, can I see, like, the impression of his boots underneath his heavy frame?
He's still invisible, but you can get a pretty good indication of where he is by Apex's location, which is on him.
And I mean, again, I'm aiming for the legs. If I can take out a leg, that would be very helpful if he tries to run again, at least.
It will still be with a -1 because he is still invisible, but...
Fair enough. 11!
Okay.
Thank you!
Yeah. You hear another whirring and bubbling of this strange weapon, and another bolt of molten metal strikes true, and you hear the telltale puncturing and hissing and whining of superheated metal as he groans. Ugh! And you feel his weight shift, Apex, and he is down on one knee now, as a streak of smoking blood and flesh now comes out of the other side of this person's knee.
Oh shit! His legs were I was picturing a mech where he's up high and the legs are down low. I didn't realize they
No,
had
no, no.
such a actual leg.
The body. Yeah, the armor in this is a suit, basically.
Oh, well, sorry, dude.
No,
You totally had a fuck. That's what I've been doing to people.
I used that opening of the shift of his momentum to kind of like go to grapple that arm that I just heard pull out a knife, to try to like get to the knife in that hand and just like kind of basically this guy is like twice my size in this armor at minimum. So I'm going to try to like get him in like an arm bar and just kind of like pry that arm back as far as I can to make him let go of the knife and to further incapacitate him.
All right.
Arm bar. What will you have me roll?
That would be a... He is quite strong. How do I want to do a contest of strength like this?
I am using my full body against his like one limb, if that makes a difference.
Yeah, you've got a good idea of what this of this person's sort of physicality now that you're like on him and he's sort of tossing you around like you weigh nothing. So go ahead. He's quite strong in that armor. This will be -1.
-1? Alrighty. Alright. It's a 9. I'm probably getting cut by that knife that I can't see. But I'm getting that arm.
You wrench his arm back. You wrench his arm backwards, and you're trying to disarm him, correct?
I'm trying to basically, like, if I can, I'm trying to grapple the arm, like, from the back and just pull back as far as I can. I'm trying to dislocate his elbow within the suit and maybe damage the joint of the suit. But, in effect, that would also make him drop the knife.
Yes, your strength is quite impressive, but this is solid steel armor with hydraulics and things that are meant to protect the body inside. You don't quite tear or break anything inside, but you do apply enough backwards pressure that he does drop the knife on the ground. Ding! However, as he does, you hear sort of like pistons whining back as you feel large metal fist crack into your ribs, Apex. You take 2 damage.
All right, he cracks the fuck out of my armor.
And he's sort of getting down on the ground now and trying to shift his way underneath you to try and relieve that pressure on his elbow. He is trying to out-wrestle you at this moment. And he does have a tangible advantage in his power armor.
He absolutely does.
That will bring us
But that's
to...
what makes the challenge better.
Yeah, Alvin, you now arrive at the scene. You see a blackened blood streak across this small path. And you see Louise now aiming the Magcaster at seemingly just Apex, who is wrestling nothing.
With an equally large smoking hole in her Kevlar vest.
Yes, indeed. You do see a large blackened mark on Louise's armor now.
What the hell's going on?
Louise swivels her head in his direction. Go for that blood! She points at where that streak of blood is.
Yeah, sure. I am going to, on her command, just rush this, just rush this, form, this it. I'm just gonna go ahead and go low and just swing a power fist into the presence.
All right.
If you go in there, like if Apex would see you coming in, Apex would be like wincing from a shot. I'd try to give you like a head tilt towards the front of it. Go for the gut.
On it.
All right. You take what you think might be an opening, and Alvin, go ahead and roll body roll -1.
11.
Nice.
Goddamn.
Lights out for you.
As you just like what happened to Apex now, you crack him in the ribs, and that pneumatic piston in your power fist goes off, and he grunts.
As he's getting rocked by that, I'm going to use that jerk forward and then apply more momentum back, once again trying to do something to this machine's elbow.
Alrighty.
I'm going to continue working that joint.
You're going to try. You're going to try to work that joint out of its socket, basically.
Basically, yeah. I'm either going to destroy the robot's joint or destroy his elbow while trying to hyperextend this thing.
All right.
Point of failure. I am going to test that point of failure.
That will be you're trying to break this machine. Go ahead and roll me body roll -1. He is fighting back.
That's an 8 again. I'm going to take a bit more damage.
This time, as you feel the softer bits that aren't metal beginning to strain, you do see sort of sparks and arcs of electricity begin to erupt from the place that you're putting pressure on, and you see sparks and smoke now coming out from around the arm joint. However, he now not seeing that you are particularly well armored and seeing that he is now weaponless, he is going to forego trying to damage you further, and he is going to use his other arm, grab your wrist, and try to reverse the pressure and try and get you to let go of him.
That'll still do some damage.
Yeah, you can take the damage, or you can let go of him.
I'm in this for the long haul.
Okay.
Until I can't take the damage, I'm taking the damage.
Because this is not quite happening to your armor, I will say that you will be taking this unmitigated.
And, all health, no shield, because I am grappling.
That's 2 damage.
All right.
As he try and you now locked still further in this test of strength now, as you feel your joints beginning to strain as he's using the superior power of his armor to try and overpower you, and it's working too. However, the damage to his suit now is enough that you see sparking arcing across his form begins to come more and more into shape, and as you have damaged his armor enough, his cloaking begins to fade away, and what is revealed to you is the true form.
Do we have art?
Of the hunter.
Ooh, that's so cool.
Apex's eyes go wide for a moment, seeing the skull. I am going to purposefully take a -1 on the next roll just from shock.
Because he's so cool.
Well, he's wearing a death skull cap. Or sorry.
Yeah.
Deathclaw skull.
A Deathclaw skull. As you now see not the pure, pristine, shining visage of a member of a Brotherhood of Steel, you see now the once gleaming silver armor, still emblazoned with the logo of the Brotherhood of Steel, now sort of a burnt silver color, to better blend in with his surroundings. The trademark helmet of the Brotherhood of Steel, the T-55 power armor, now has over its front faceplate the very standout visage of the skull of a Deathclaw. A beast that all of you have seen before, now adorns the helmet of this individual, and his power armor, which you all thought to be sort of this large, bulky thing that is more like a tin can that a man rides, is more form-fitting and lean and meant for maneuverability than maybe visages you initially saw of either old world army posters or maybe the odd Brotherhood of Steel member you might have seen in the past. The armor looks very different. Art by Darky Arts, by the way, as per usual for Gateway.
Fantastic.
God, that thing looks so freaking cool, man.
Apex just grunts, he goes out of shock for a moment, then kind of shakes his head. Punch him again, Alvin!
Oh, you don't gotta tell me twice. Lights out!
All right.
And I'm gonna go ahead and do a full-on swing right into his chest.
All right, now that he is fully visible, this will not be with a penalty.
Oh, sweet. Oh, that's a 5.
That's a 5. As you now knowing your presence and seeing, basically gauging how good of a fist fighter you were from the last time, you see the eye of the Deathclaw gleaming underneath this skull-like visage, shines in the sunlight. And as he turns over his shoulder, look at you. And while he's grappling with you, Apex, he reaches up and over and underneath Alvin's arm, and he wrenches his way upwards, and Alvin, you hear a as your arm goes away that it should not.
That's a lot of damage.
You are also going to take 2 unmitigated damage.
Cynthia's sipping coffee over with the other guy. They're probably fine.
I'm sure.
Hope it's
everything's
going
all
well. It's
Dave's
probably
just like,
fine.
I'm glad I'm here.
Jesus Christ, it's like fighting Jet.
Yeah, your arm is not broken, but something is definitely hurt now. Louise, I believe that will bring us around to you as this not towering, but rather large individual is now locked with both Alvin and the Apex and keeping up with them.
And they're, shoot, Alvin and Apex would be really close up with this guy, wouldn't they?
Yeah, they're basically hand in hand now.
Louise is not going to be stupid enough to try the Matcaster again when her team is that close in. Shoot. Yeah, because that's too many people to be risking, especially with something that can take a limb off.
My squeezing arm.
Arms! Like
I
noodles!
will also say, Cynthia,
Yes?
with now the sound of gun or fire or laser fire going off, you've got Dave with you. And Dave will remark, "Those are lasers."
That doesn't sound good. Dave, you have a gun, right?
He reaches down for his synth pistol and he nods.
And the Securitron thing is still in the area, right?
Yeah, it's like sort of off in the distance, trying to keep up with you guys. It's very slow moving.
It's like slowly walking up to this fight right now. Please stay on the path.
Please, no fighting in the park.
Well, if that looks like it's about to make it to where Dave is, then Cynthia will feel safe enough to leave and run towards the group. How far away would you say it is from where Dave and the injured fella are? Like within view, like on its way?
Within view. Yes.
Okay. All right, you keep him safe. The Securitron's gonna come. Just keep it busy and make sure no one shoots this guy. Can you do that?
Yeah, I think I can do that. Just come back, okay?
Okay. She hugs him quickly and sprints off.
All right, and you sprint off, and I'll go ahead and say, yeah, make a either a body or a wits roll to try and sort of pathfind to where you
Let's
have heard these
do a
shots.
wits roll.
Let's do a wits.
11.
All right, I'll say you can get 3 squares towards wherever you want to go. I believe you can control your token. And let me just go ahead and pop
my
this
God,
sucker.
where- Yeah, I was gonna say, where am I?
You're up here.
Oh golly, wow. Okay.
Yep, you're up
I
the.
see, I see. We're gonna go 1. Technically 2. Technically 3.
Well, you're swimming in water right now, is what you're doing.
What?
This
Shit.
this light green stuff is water.
No
This
one told
white,
me that.
The white part is the path. So you could
What if
probably
I'm
go.
like what if I'm like one of those lizards that can run on top?
I mean, you're a synth, so you just gotta be.
I
under the
mean,
water
those
with
lizards
bubbles.
aren't made of metal, so.
Fine. 1, 2, 3. Are you happy?
I am.
This
Great.
is the price you get for not staying on the path.
Please stay on.
There you go.
Motherfucker.
There you go. All right, and you are now making your way towards wherever you suspect that your friends might be. Yes,
I'm going
let's
to
bring us-
attempt once more to wrench this arm back. I'm just, it's technical wrestling. You focus on one point.
It's you gotta work a limb. There you go. That'll get the
Yep.
crowd riled up. And you mentioned earlier that you're going to take a -1 for this.
I will purposefully take a -1 because of
All right.
the shock value of the Deathclaw mask staring at me right now.
The shock of seeing this thing that has sort of haunted you most of your life, this visage,
This is nothing like the tree.
It's sort of, yeah, seeing this symbol of death now in front of you, it sort of pulls the strength from you, and then you'll be taking a -2 to this body roll.
All right. Give me strength. That's still a 10!
It's still a 10.
Hell yeah.
As
You're
you
still the apex.
you have quite a bit of experience with one-on-one, hand-to-hand combat, and your additional experience sort of begins to overpower his own as you work your muscles and joints away that his additional strength from the power armor doesn't seem to matter too much anymore, and you are wrenching him down. He's basically at your mercy for the time being. Still with Alvin in his other hand. He doesn't have as much leverage now.
Did I do any damage to the joint this time as I'm like pulling back and still trying to like did I at least loosen his grip on Alvin?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and say now that you are applying additional pressure to him, he lets go of Alvin and sort of like pushes him away, and has to devote his full attention now to you.
I can hear the popping and straining of that joint. That hopefully.
His wrist is bending at a very uncomfortable angle at the moment.
Yeah, I just grunt as hard as I can. My prey is bigger than you.
All right. Louise, what are you doing?
Whew. Let me think here. So now he's visible.
Yes.
Can I see, what does his leg look like? The one that took the mag hit?
You see, like, a smoking hole with an orange ember on the inside of it. A bit of molten metal now sort of clinging to whatever skin you might be able to see underneath, and a large exit wound out the opposite side on this sort of knee plate that he's wearing. There is no blood trickling from the wound. It seems to have immediately cauterized.
But there is skin showing.
It's like blackened and icky, but...
Cool.
It's like poopy skin.
Cool.
His poopy
Yeah.
skin is showing, yeah.
I mean, Louise is first going to clock that death claw mask, and she's going to know that ain't good for Apex. She's like, just shit under her breath. Then she's going to see Alvin's arm go all funky, and she's just like, well, fuck. Put away the Madcaster, get out her hunter knife. Rude son of a bitch. She's going to beeline for this guy and drive her knife into that open wound.
You're gonna drive your knife into his knee. Excellent.
And that's just a normal body roll?
Yes, that'll be a normal body roll.
6. I just not doing so great today.
This man is quick, and you can tell that he's seen a lot of combat in his day. As he's now like sort of has to use both of his hands now. He has to use both of his hands now to try and maintain a grip on you, Apex, and try and see if he can overpower you. He looks over his shoulder once again, sees Louise trying to come up and stab his now injured leg in with a knife. But he lifts his leg up, and Louise, you weren't really expecting him to be that fast as you sort of fall forward, and you feel on your elbow his boot come down, and you hear a and he looks at you now, Apex, and he begins to lean his heel even deeper into that wound, and he says,
Let's go.
Even in her pain, Louise just sort of cackles, just like, oh, fuck you and a half. Apex, hold on to him.
How is Louise looking health-wise?
Yeah,
Louise, you take 2 damage.
is that to my armor?
That
or
is
pure
that is
damage?
unmitigated by your armor because he is applying it directly to a limb. Yeah, it's a Kevlar vest, so it wouldn't really protect your arms.
I'm still alright. I haven't taken any damage, so that was
Yeah,
the
he's-
first pure damage I've taken.
Yeah, you feel now your bones and your joints starting to strain against against like about half of the weight of this individual that either like grows or diminishes in turn with Apex wrestling with this individual. But now, Alvin, that will bring us to you. Your arm is throbbing, but you're still in this fight.
And now he's free.
When the boot comes down, Louise! And he just gets a feral just look in his eye, and he just full on just wild man, just full bore swing to the side of his head. I'm gonna try to knock his block off and send him flying. Get the weight off of Louise's leg. Arm. Move his leg.
Thank you for correcting.
You're welcome.
All right, so you're aiming a punch at this man's head.
Trying to ring his bell.
Oh, it's a swing to decapitate him. Like, it's just like, fuck you. Boom.
Go ahead and roll body.
This is a 11.
11? You see now as your fist collides with the side of this person's head, his knee buckles a bit more as the strain from the wound he had suffered from the Madcaster earlier becomes too much for him to put any more weight on that leg, and it sort of pivots. And oddly enough, you manage to knock a tooth out of the Deathclaw's skull, but the skull itself seems really resilient as you hear him sort of beginning to groan as you sort of rocked his world with that punch, and he's not looking great at the moment as he's a little woozy.
Is he off me?
And with that, I would use that momentum once again to just pull back on the arm. This time, I'm not taking the -1 this time. I've regained my senses and have confidence after that last roll.
All right. Yeah, those will just be with the -1 since you're trying to overpower him in his power armor.
Right.
But go for it.
Oh no! That's a 6.
As he sort of leans forward and he's beginning to gauge that this situation is not going to go his way.
Who am I being thrown at?
He is going to cross arms with you, sort of trying to throw you off your balance, and he's going to try and judo flip you over in Alvin's direction.
Essentially, if he just threw his arm that I'm trying to wrench towards Alvin and hit me into Alvin, I would have no choice but to let go at that point, and probably also take damage.
Yeah, he is going to. You're not going to be taking a lot of damage from this, as the sole purpose of him trying to fling you off of him is just to get you out of his way. And yeah, Alvin, the weight of the apex collides with you. You sort of cushion each other's blows, but it's enough to stagger you both back. And Louise, you feel the pressure lift off of your elbow as he sort of begins to stagger forward, now breathing heavily.
How much damage do I take?
Alvin, you're not going to take any damage. Apex, you're going to take 1.
You're just catching me.
You're taking 1 unmitigated damage, because the primary goal of him trying to get was to not damage you, but to get you out of his way, and he is now.
Apex is bleeding from under his mask as he kind of like lifts himself up off of Alvin. Sorry.
Alvin just gives you a look. It's It's the look.
Not here.
Yeah, I don't want you to go ahead and fall over.
As he's going to he's going over towards the railing of the pathway that you guys are both on.
Oh no, don't walk away from me. Don't walk away from me. You come here. You come here after the shit you did.
What are you,
You get
looking for?
standing.
I hold my hand out.
Mm.
What are you looking for?
Make a persuasion check. This won't be with any penalties.
That's a
He's
9.
rather tired and is not keen. He's not devoting his energy to hate anymore. 9. He cocks his gaze over towards you, over towards your group. He's sort of clutching at the dent mark on his hip, just underneath his ribs, and he's limping on that leg that got the smoking, soldering metal through his knee. And he shakes his head and he cracks his neck. You hear sort of dull pops underneath his armor as he cracks his neck.
Not bad.
Apex's like Deathclaw gauntlet kind of hangs loosely at his side as that elbow has been completely dislocated.
Is my arm broken or just tender?
I'm at 5 health, so I am very badly damaged. I shouldn't be conscious.
It's your arm is not broken, but you feel like it definitely was a sprain of some sort. He did put a lot of weight on your arm at a point where it was not supposed to bend. So all three of you are looking pretty roughed up by this one individual.
If that arm is still usable, then Louise will stagger to her feet, get that at Madcaster back out, and point it at him. And she will call out, "Believe it or not, we are not aiming to fight with you, but I got one shot left in this fucking thing, and I will use it. So we can have that happen, or maybe you could stop and talk with us for a fucking second."
Alvin just punches his power fist together. Just a dull clang.
Am I close yet?
Poor Cynthia.
I'm on my way.
Yeah, at this point, yeah, you would be closing in, and you're coming across the scene of Cynthia. You're now coming across the scene of each of your three friends now nursing an injury, sort of Louise favoring one of her elbows as she's struggling to hold this rifle, this Madcaster. Alvin clanging his power fists together, but your well-trained medical eye can tell that one of his arms is not doing too great, and Apex looks the worst out of all of them. He looks like he's barely managing to stay conscious through sheer force of will is he on his feet. You also see
5 minutes.
You also see in front of there appear to be speaking to an equally injured individual who's sort of holding an area underneath his ribs, like I described before, burnt silver armor with the Brotherhood of Steel logo, a logo I'm not sure you would recognize. That would probably require a check, but you do also see the skull on the front of it. Very clearly the skull of the monster that you saw in the fall.
Oh, I see you all have been busy.
Apex pays no attention. What are you looking for?
is it? What do you mean?
You came here to the zoo in search of something. What is it?
The animals.
Apex straightens up slightly.
Make sure no one hurts him.
Apex drops his guard. And nods.
And he pauses, and he leans, and he looks at you. And you see his head tilt as he leans in on one good leg. And unless anybody stops him, he's going to push himself off of the ground and go over the rail.
Oh,
Apex makes no move.
Cynthia's gonna run for him. She doesn't know what's going on.
No, you don't get to say that! Alvin's just running toward the railing. Unless Apex would stop him.
I don't think
Apex
has
would-
any willpower
Apex
to do
would-
anything.
Apex has plenty of willpower. He'd say, wait.
Alvin just stops on a dime and looks back. What?
I believe him. I look to Louise. Did your thingy proc a thing?
Did it, Connor?
It did not. This man appears to be telling the truth.
And I will just nod.
I need to put more liars in my game. I think this has gone off like once.
No, I think he's
it's more
fine.
like-
You don't know, he's fine.
I think it's more like you might need to give me more restrictions on to takes one to know one.
We're
Ah,
gonna have to watch some-
There are
we're gonna
plenty
have
of
to watch some
creative
TED Talks and
restrictions.
social engineering.
You can know that there's a lie without knowing exactly which part is a lie or how much of it is a lie.
Yeah, I mean, fair enough.
yeah. I'll say with your takes one to know one, just from the brief interaction that they had. He is not. You can tell he's not trying to deceive you. He believes wholeheartedly that he is taking care of the animals here.
I'll nod to Apex. She'll sort of let her bad arm fall to her side.
Cynthia probably saw that dude was super hurt, right?
He was pretty fucked up.
Yeah, she's still gonna run over to the railing just to, like, call after him and be like, wait, at least let me pat you. Okay, he's gone.
While you were running over there, were your eyes blue or?
Yes.
Okay, Apex would only have darted to try to stop you if they were red.
Fair.
I believe
He's
And
not
as-
presently in danger, so.
Alvin was the only one who seemed like he was wanting to try and stop this guy. What was happening over there?
Oh, I called out to stop, and he said he stopped.
Gotcha. Okay, and you all see him.
Oh, sorry.
You see him lift his leg up and push himself over the rail on one good arm and one good leg, and he falls down to a pretty steep fall as you all hear a dull thump as a plume of dust kicks up around him, and he slowly staggers himself back to his feet. And he hobbles over to where that laser rifle you kicked out of his hands earlier is, and he picks it up, heaves it up onto a strap, holds it, looks at the rest of you.
Apex hobbles over to the edge of the railing.
Cynthia's already leaning over it like, wait.
Go as well. Look.
Alvin just leans over with a flat look looking at him.
He slings it back up on a strap over his shoulder. And he simply goes,
Interesting.
and then he slowly takes a step back, takes another step back, steps behind a couple of rows of trees where these sort of dead bushes are particularly thick. And if nobody is keen to track him anymore, he is out of sight within moments.
As soon as he's out of sight, Apex falls backwards. Not unconscious, but kind of sits on his ass and starts trying to relocate his own elbow.
Does that guy seem like he's gonna be okay without medical attention?
Make a smarts roll.
I love that Cynthia's so preoccupied with that guy, and meanwhile, us three have arms like hanging at different levels off of our bodies.
That guy might have information. 10.
He with your success, he looked like he was on his last leg. Like
Oh.
one
fuck.
more good hit probably would have done him in.
Oh.
But as he was going away, he seemed like he was maneuvering well enough at the very least.
Okay. She'll turn her attention to everybody else then, and like kind of make a mental note of what direction he seemed like he was heading in, so she can follow up and make sure that there's not just a body somewhere later.
He seemed to be heading further in the direction of the historic hills, which is about southeast from where you guys are headed. He hopped over the railing. Didn't seem to have any problem with that, by the way. As he landed probably about 20 feet down.
Yeah, he's sturdy.
Okay.
Louise will sort of turn around and slide down to the ground with her back to the railing and just like be like, fuck. I feel like I got kicked by a Brahmin.
Apex is fiddling with his dislocated arm.
I need
Apex,
to
don't
make
do
a
that.
roll really quick.
Yep, if you're going to try and resuscitate your friends and heal their wounds, that's going to be...
See how many points I have. It's 12, thank God.
Excellent. Remind me, did you use any of those points when you were trying to heal those Archers members earlier?
Oh, why'd you have to remember?
It's my job to know these things. I'm very sorry.
Okay, so I want to tell you what I have in my notes
Mm-hmm.
because I think you'll enjoy it.
Uh-huh.
So I rolled 7 for doctor. Ben's 5 to save man grabbing his neck. Then another 2 to doctor him more good.
So you have 0 points.
So I have 0 doctor points.
Well, unfortunately, and thank you for being honest, I'll remember that. Unfortunately for you, you have no more doctor points to spend. So this will go down to it's field medic.
My
I think
field
is your-
medic?
That's still a 12
You're
for field
using
medic.
that one. Okay, but because I was honest, can I use that roll I just did for a heal?
For the 12.
Yeah.
Sure, I'll give it to
Scared of accidentally killing Apex.
Honesty's the best policy,
who are
kids.
you-
You remember that.
Who are you nursing at first?
Probably Apex since he's got things out of place.
Yeah, if
You'll
she
notice-
tried to be Louise, Louise will just wave her towards Apex,
I'll
being
say-
like, I'm fine.
Yeah.
I'll say this. You'll notice
shake
that
it
as
off.
you approach Apex, despite the fact that his face is leaking blood and his arm is dislocated, he's actually smiling. He's got a small smile on his face.
She mentally tracks the smile and is like, okay, great. And immediately yanks the arm and upsets it because he's distracted. There we go. That was never going to work if I waited any more time.
Louise
And
kinda
with that
slaps her knee.
success,
Like, oh shit, that was great.
What do I
with
go from
that
to?
success, yeah. What is your field medic allow you?
Field medic heals the target for 2 HP
Right on.
plus 10. Yeah.
Plus 10?
At
Or-
10
or-
plus.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
10 plus.
on a plus 10.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Excellent.
Yeah, my arm is now functioning again.
There you go.
Yes.
Yeah, you pop your shoulder back into place, and you can now feel your maneuverability return to you with that apex. Is he over 2?
Yeah, I
Yes.
undo my Deathclaw gauntlet for a while and just kind of like stretch my hands as the blood returns to my fingers. Thank you.
She just like pops the arm back, like whip stitches whatever needs stitching, and then throws gauze at him, and then moves on to Louise.
I mean, again, I think she'd just wave you towards Alvin.
Oh, Alvin. Oh, is Alvin?
She'll just be like,
Oh, yeah.
it's still usable, Louise. Why don't you take care of him first? Or Cynthia, sorry.
Half a second. And we'll go over to Alvin and see how it goes.
Alvin is still standing, like, completely still, looking out over the railing. Like, his face is just blank.
Hi. You here for one.
That'll work.
And now she'll go to Louise.
Looks up at Cynthia, sort of gestures to the Magcaster. Should have seen my fucking shot. Not the first one, though. Sorry, Apex.
You know what? 8.
So that's one?
That's enough for one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Apex
you tend-
realizes
She just silently goes to work like, I don't want to know, I don't need to know, and I think I'll get mad if I know, so I'm just going to pretend like I don't.
I am going to look back. Is that fire out or is it starting to
Oh no.
spread?
This whole time there's
Apex-
been like a smoking tree behind you.
Apex now realizes, I'm going to go run to hurl dirt and mud on that fire to try to snuff it out.
Louise
All right.
starts like wheezing, just like, holy shit. I killed another tree.
Cynthia,
Alvin, look.
Hmm?
Cynthia's gonna like grumble so big and just take Apex and kind of like scuttle him away and sit him down.
No, I'm running
I've
to
got
that
it.
tree to try to put it down.
Alvin,
I know. Cynthia's going to go do it.
Alvin's face will lighten
You wouldn't be
slightly
able to stop him from this.
when
Okay.
he sees the burning tree and looks back to Louise. Well, if there are any monster trees, I think we'll be well taken care of.
Heck with that, I'm gonna roll something on you. This is just for my own flavor.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Clocks you and considers you for a second. You okay?
Apex, you're gonna be good with that tree. Yeah, you're gonna be good with that tree. I'll take a seat next to Louise, just on the path.
Against the railing.
No, I was real damn vengeful right there.
Cocks her head. What?
Pretty ballsy move with that knife, though. God admit.
Thanks. But, you should have seen that one shot I got before you came in. But,
Oh, is that what did he have a tree friend try to take y'all out?
layman's terms, I was going for the legs.
Well, you know what they say. It's just like practicing with any other tool. Go ahead and keep working with it. You'll go ahead and get it going out beforehand. It'll be like a part of you if you just go ahead and keep practicing at it.
Yeah, Alvin.
Yeah,
I'm okay.
I know you are. Apex,
She's out.
I can see him getting a fight, like scrapping and whatnot, but
Reaches
He's
out,
playing-
sort of
he's playing
stops
his
him
leg
for a second. Stops him with a hands to his cheek. You know, you tend to ramble when you're worried.
Yeah, I do.
Give him a pat. Sorry, maybe I should have been more careful.
Nah, it's okay. Something half broke me, and well, if Apex wasn't there, I think that man be missing his kind of cool looking skull. I'll be honest with you.
Well, that's something to ruminate on, I think.
Something just went south. I know you're fine. You ever used a knife like that before?
Sort of takes it out and considers it. I mean, beyond just the basics of stabby.
Here, hold it for a second. Let me see how you do it.
She does, like, keep in mind this isn't my good arm. She gestures to the other one. That one's a bit raw.
I get you.
As you show the ropes to Louise about proper knife handling, Apex, you shovel dirt onto this tree. Fortunately for you, you're able to reach the top of it where the molten metal sort of scattered, and you're able to put out the relatively small but building fire over the course of time. Cynthia chasing after, now realizing you're unable to stop the Apex once he puts his mind to something.
I'm very stubborn.
I'm just picturing
I
a dog,
know.
like, kicking dirt up with its hind legs. Like, that's what Apex is doing.
With the
Mistake, I'm fine.
with the
My dog.
it's all right. With the strange armored individual having received some sort of reprieve from your wrath, for the most part, runaways. That's where we're going to go ahead and take a break.
Alrighty.
Ooh.
Woo, baby!
That was harrowing, and I nearly killed Apex.
Whoops.
I need to come up with a cool name for this guy. I know the thing says the Hunter, which is cool, and it's a good name
Yeah.
for in game. But what
The
is his comic
Zookeeper.
name?
There you go.
No, he's like a demon ghost, though.
But he's like a zookeeper. He
But
wants
he's
to
a
take care of the
demon.
animals. The demon zookeeper.
The
Nature's
Animus.
Wrath. Ooh.
There you go. There's another shot for you all, and that's where we're going to go ahead and we're going to take a quick break.
I shouldn't do it. I shouldn't do it, but I'm gonna get another soda. Maybe half one.
Soda!
Hear me!
It's the soda sausage.
That would be weird.
I mean,
Oh.
he did all of the 4 elements.
Oh, shit. It's the earth, wind, and fire! Sausage!
I love the way
God.
he opened up the earth one. He just throws a bag of mulch down on the like stove that he does stuff and just yells, "All of your mothers!"
Oh. Oh.
And then he proceeds to make a sausage out of clay. All right, I'm gonna go use the restroom.
It tastes like dirt! 0 out of 5! How's it going, chat? Hope you're enjoying
Hi,
this
chat.
episode of Gateway.
Connor, will you be hanging out for a moment?
Yeah, I might be hanging around for a moment or two.
All right. I will be right back.
How's it going, chat? Hope you're all enjoying the session today. Hope you enjoyed the little encounter. Let's see. Zombie Master, thank you for the 14 months. 14 months. Question: did Bosco agree to do the super mutant voices for the campaign? No, he did not. That's going to be me. Because I like to scream! River Rat, thank you for the 100 bits. Did we just see Fallout Steve Irwin? Crikey. Slipstream96 with 100 bits says Fallout Wyoming and Yellowstone would be fun. Ooh, interesting. Just Another Clone says, with 29 months for Prime, sorry I'm late, I'll see y'all in the VOD. Zen Lita says, with 100 bits, man, animal conservation in Missouri is hardcore. That is right.
Protect the animals, or I'll
fucking kill you! Captain Planet!
You got glass in my eye!
And my foot in your balls! Captain Planet!
Oh God, I haven't thought of this for ages.
Drifter of Time and Space, thank you for the 50 bits. I love the design for the Hunter. I would love to see a mod for that armor in any Fallout game. Yeah. Protoss103, thank you for the 5 bits. Meanwhile, with Dave, I hope they're doing okay.
Sips tea. This is
And
good tea.
Stellar Coyote, thank you for the 100 bits. The voice filter is wild. I half expected him to shout, "Ignore me!"
Yeah, Dave's like, I hope they're okay. And then meanwhile, just Apex and Alvin fighting the Hunter with Subhuman playing at max volume.
Sorry, I'm going through Gateway Live comments. Like this, okay, because Cynthia's like, okay, guys, sorry, I'm a little late. What did I miss? What the fuck is that?
What in the fuck? Holy shit! You fighting the devil!
Oh, this immediately just became my favorite meme of the evening. Stick it in meme gateway memes. Oh,
memes.
that's great. Come on, load. That immediately just became my favorite thing.
I like the picture above of Gateway with the hand against the wall, and then the other side is Bosco.
Oh, god damn it.
I'm back.
My favorite meme of the evening is in our meme section.
Let me take a look.
Memology, the study of memes.
Memeticisms.
Accurate. Meme.
How are you, chat?
How's chat?
Also, I think I'm gonna go with the Death Keeper.
That's hardcore. I like that.
It invokes a certain something.
It invokes me going, whoo!
I have a strawberry breakfast bar. Yay.
Oh, dude, that sounds great.
It's one of my small pleasures in life that since during the pandemic, I signed up one time to have Ralph's like deliver my groceries. Now I'm like signed up to Ralph's, but they actually send me some really nice coupons now every month. And they always have, yeah, it's kind of not, they're actually pretty good. It's like it's creepy, but they tailor it to the shit I buy.
Right.
So it is coupons for stuff I actually want to buy, which is actually nice, if not a little creepy that they're watching me. But I get freebies too. Like the last couple of months, it's been like a free box of like almost any size Cheerios I want, which is awesome because I love Cheerios. But this month it was like a free box of these breakfast granola strawberry bars, and I'm just like, yeah, I want a freebie.
I'm starting to regard.
I'm curious. What's your favorite Cheerios?
I just like the regular ones.
Fair.
I
I
mean,
just-
the sweet ones are okay, but I was always that kid who didn't want to add sugar to her cereal. So I ate Cheerios, I ate Crispix, I ate Chex, I ate Kix, and I would eat Special K. Those are my
Chex,
cereals I liked.
Chex were my thing. Chex were my thing for cereal, and we normally had oatmeal. Oatmeal was a big thing. Some brown
I will
sugar
say-
tossed into that, damn good.
My one exception though is I do dig the hell out of Lucky Charms. Lucky Charms are awesome.
Oh, Lucky Charms are a decadent treat. I also agree.
I literally
I go
sometimes
in for a box of Count Chocula every
Yeah.
September when it rolls out.
like
Sit on a couch, watch
sometimes
spooky movies.
yeah. Oh, that sounds great. I love it. I'd like do a whole thing of like get all the cereals, the Blueberry, the Count Chocula, the Franken whatever they call it. I'd be like
Frankenberry.
"Okay, but I just like grab a bowl of Cheerios without milk and I just chomp them. I just like crunching on them. It's like chips to me, but healthier.
Yeah, no, I can get with that. When you're just talking about the thing for information, I should regard mine better. I treat my information like hedonism, but I'm like, do with the information what you will. It is no expense of mine. Oh.
Yeah, there's a reason why I don't have many apps on my thing. I'm just like I don't want to sign up for stuff. I hate it.
One of the
Stop.
weirdest ones is I was talking with Connor. Never looked up anything Digimon, but I was talking with Connor and Luke about Digimon because I was on Tabletop Tuesdays with them for a while, and we were just shooting the breeze. And then I slapped F5, and like 3 of my recommended videos were like, they were all Digimon. So I'm just like, okay, you have my
They're listening.
have my information by the throat. Like, yeah, exactly. So it's like at that point, it's like, hide your information. It's like they already know. Like, I remember talking about Weird Al not like 3 days ago, and then they're like, "You want to listen to Weird Al and Devo?" And I'm like, "Fuck yeah, my dude!"
Did you know there's a new Weird Al movie with Daniel Radcliffe?
Yes, I did.
Just like here, have a trailer. Ah.
It's everywhere. I simply cannot escape it.
Hi.
Hello.
What's up? What's good?
Marshmallows filled with chocolate.
Oh
I
shit.
Marshmallows
Did you
filled
do
with
that thing where
chocolate
you
or
just took the
chocolate filled with
marshmallow?
marshmallow?
No, marshmallow filled with chocolate.
That sounds
Is it
absolutely decadent.
pre-chocolate?
Take a look
Or
at this
I-
Cappy
I'm-
Bear.
chocolated, or did you put the chocolate in?
It came that way.
Is it
Oh.
like a,
Oh, shit.
Is it a ganache or is it like hard chocolate on the inside of a marshmallow?
And he's surrounded
Ganache.
by bunnies. Oh, bunnies are
It's
like
a Hello
my favorite
Kitty.
thing.
What
With a chocolate core.
I love
Yeah, that
bunnies.
sounds good.
Bunnies are so cute.
I just don't know how you.
Nature's
None of
floof
mine makes sense.
pile.
Oh, it's doable, Lonnie. I have these. My roommate got me these Hello Kitty marshmallows that have like strawberry gel inside of them.
Hmm.
Right on.
So I was like, eh.
I can't stop eating.
How does it feel for you to eat Hello Kitty marshmallows? Is it like Saturn eating his young?
I actually haven't opened them up yet.
Sarah Williams.
What?
What the heck? Consume.
They're pure sugar, and I have to get in the mood for them.
I'm eating Hello Kitty marshmallows right now. We could be doing that at the same time.
Yeah, you can be.
But I already have a strawberry fruit and grain bar.
You can be Chooms
Uh-huh.
doing Choom stuff. It's good. Choom's
I've
chewing
only
it up,
got
chewing
one
it up.
more. Do you hear me chewing?
No, you have a very good microphone. I don't hear a thing.
But if I open
Dang it.
them, I have to. There's so many.
Put them in a Tupperware.
Excellent.
Okay.
This
Oh,
is my
these are
jam.
squishy.
Yes.
Ow.
Eat the
Nom, nom,
marshmallows.
Nom, nom.
Marshmallows.
Mushies.
Mm.
Marshmallows.
That was God
Strawberry is very
intended.
nice.
So is chocolate. Mm.
Yeah.
There's like,
Together. Not bad.
oh no, I'm not gonna say that. That's gross.
Okay. Gotta put those away later. Do you want ants? Just how we get ants.
Ants, indeed. Alrighty. If everyone's back, are you ready to get back into it?
Mm-hmm.
Apex is ready.
I'm sorry, Austin. I'm not sorry because those marshmallows were delicious, but sorry.
I don't think it's cannibalism because I don't think Hello Kitty is made of marshmallows.
Or
Well,
Cannibalism.
it's not
Is
cannibalism
she?
because you aren't made of marshmallow.
Ooh.
She's just made of sunshine and happiness. Yeah, I'm ready.
Mhm.
I'm just finishing off this bar. Sorry for the chewing, Austin.
I'm sorry, I take it back.
well,
Last bite.
in that case, let us continue. As tensions die down and you all take a moment to have a quick breather, put out some fires, both figuratively and literally.
Oh no. Who left?
Rabbit.
Rabbit, no!
We lost Wabbit.
Oh shit.
Rabbit?
I guess the break is still on.
Oh yeah, he's offline.
Uh-oh.
Internet?
Let's go ahead and ignore that.
Just kidding.
I'll just pretend Alvin became
How are
me.
you, chat?
Hi, chat. Nothing happened.
The
Yeah.
Ohio winter got him.
Oh, God.
It is beginning. Oh, hi.
Oh, the Midwest winter.
I don't miss it. I'm not gonna lie.
I miss some aspects of winter. Like, I like visiting winter.
Yeah.
I don't like it when winter comes to me and shuts down the power grid and kills a bunch of people.
Yeah, that one
Ugh.
is bad.
Thanks, Ted.
Especially because my state just doesn't work for it. But hey, you know what? Just keep voting for the same shit, and I'm sure it'll eventually work out.
Yay. Yay.
Yeah.
Hooray!
Don't know how to ping Rabbit outside of.
Ah!
Oh God!
Oh, that would be him
I
now.
bet that's
I was
him.
gonna say it's like who has Rabbit's number?
One moment,
Oh, there
everybody.
he is.
He's back.
Hello. Ah. yeah. Well, you're not in the call right now. Yes, you're worried about your recording. It will have automatically backed up for you, I think. So you can just reopen it, and it should have your audio file. What remained of it? It should be there. Yeah, it. If it's not there, we'll just pull the audio from the actual Twitch upload. Don't worry about it. Yeah, we've got backup plans for this stuff. Don't worry. Over 5 years? Yeah, it might have happened to one of us once. Oh! Gotcha. Right. Well, keep me updated. Chat says they love you. He says dad loves his babies, chat. Gotcha. All right.
It's we can't hear anything at all.
Alright, so he said things are restarting.
Hooray!
You just
Yeah,
got off the
we-
phone with him.
I think
Yeah,
we
he
could all hear the
once
We
once
could all
you got,
hear it.
once you got on the phone with him, his computer reconnected.
Yep.
Ah.
We sang the whole time until you came back.
Rabbit. You're
Just in
rabbit,
case
you're
it was
all
a
come to us.
private conversation.
Wait, do both of you hear?
We all heard.
Yes, all of us heard it. It was live
I
on the
believe That
stream.
means chat was here.
Okay, so combined, both of you probably heard the entirety of that conversation.
We did
were
not,
singing.
because
No,
we
we
sang
covered-
over
we
the
covered
entire
over it.
thing.
Gotcha,
We
don't
can
worry.
we can still hear him now. I don't think he realizes we're on.
I
Yeah,
don't
no.
think he realizes his computer connected.
Oh shit!
Yep.
Hey, everything's back
Yeah.
on.
Yeah. Woo!
Rabbit,
You're
we were actually.
Rabbit.
You
Oh,
go
go
ahead,
ahead.
Lonnie. No, you
Okay,
go. You go.
I was gonna say, Rabbit, your computer literally connected just after you called Connor.
Oh shit! All right.
We sang over you, so you
Yep.
were.
We
safe.
made sure no one could hear you, so we
No.
sang over the entire phone call.
I deafened myself, so then none of them heard it. Nobody heard
You
anything.
deafened, but Rabbit's
Fantastic.
call was
Yeah, Rabbit did
live.
not.
It's
We could
okay,
hear
we did
Rabbit in the
lots of-
background.
We did lots of singing and scatting.
So much
to,
singing.
You should be fine.
Okay, sweet. So I should probably just be able to click this part right here, and we can record like nothing happened. All right, let me hit record, and
We'll need to resync.
We will.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Oh,
all right.
Oh, wait, chat only heard Connor? Oh
Yeah,
no.
they only heard me.
Oh. Well,
nobody
all
heard
of that
that.
singing
right-
was for nothing.
Right, that's right. He,
Oh no!
that's right.
He
He deafened and
deafened.
muted. Of
That's
course, he
even
wouldn't be able to
better.
hear us.
Yeah.
Dumb.
Yeah,
That's
I,
right.
Wow.
I definitely muted. No, nobody heard anything you guys were doing.
Wow,
Okay.
Well, then
We
we, had
created
a fucking jam
songs.
session.
we like
Excellent.
did like Scat
We-
Man.
That was
It's
like
the
granny
Runaway
shit.
Band.
I'm sorry that you guys missed out. There was a full concert.
I wanted
The
someone
Runaway
to click
Also-
that. It's too bad.
Also, Caitlin, do you need
All right.
Are you wanting to get out on the dot again?
Wouldn't be bad, but I can.
Okay.
Yeah,
we'll
actually, I
figure
need
it
to.
out. We'll figure it out.
That's all right.
We'll figure it out. All right. So, Rabbit, are you recording?
Hold on a second. Just gotta clear out some things real quick. Like everything shit the bed. Even my Discord's just like, hey, your audio? And I'm like, cool, where's all that? Hold on.
Yeah, no
Is that
worries.
Working. Let's see. And the worst part is like RuneScape opens up when I turn on my computer automatically, so
Oh,
like
no.
I can hear the login music. So I'm like, everything's happening. Not right now, RuneScape. I'll be back in Gillinor in a minute, getting gems.
I mean, really,
Austin's gonna have a fucking time with this. This is gonna be fun. All right,
did
I'm
it did
recording
it save
now.
your audio?
it did.
Excellent.
Did he?
Yeah. No, all we need to do is resync, and we should be fine. All right, it's that time of year, chat. Are you ready to sync?
Yeah.
I'm ready to sing.
Yeah.
Then let's do it. 1, 2, 3, sync.
Sing.
Think.
Sing,
1, 2, 3, sync.
Think.
sing,
1, 2, 3, sync.
Think.
sing,
1, 2, 3, sync.
Think.
sing.
Why 4 syncs? Because I like to go 1 sync further. Right. I suppose with that, we can get back into tonight's episode of Gateway.
There we go.
So, after putting out a couple of literal and figurative fires, you guys take a quick breather. Your position right now is you're sort of overlooking a display of Western gorillas
Actual
On-
gorillas?
You don't see any gorillas in
Oh, a
this.
display. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Apex got excited.
Yeah, it's just sort of like an elevated platform with nets set up so that no small children would like fall over the railing and fall into the gorilla enclosure. God forbid that ever happens.
Mm.
Yeah, and you're just tending to your wounds and looking off into the distance where you see an orange sign that says gorilla habitat. What
We
is...
should go back to Dave and the Wounded.
I think that'd be best.
Hopefully he's okay back there.
Well,
Apex.
go ahead.
Oh, the Apex nods and starts walking towards the up the path, kind of shakily. Like he's still kind of like wobbly kneed, but
I'm gonna walk beside you. You want me to help you, bud? I can throw an arm on you.
I'm good.
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Cynthia will help everyone get back. Scooting the little chickens along.
Just like waving her away, like I'm fine. I can walk. Cynthia,
Are you sure?
I-
You look hurt.
I'm
There's
not.
blood. There's blood everywhere.
Louise kind of gets in Dave's like, hey, she points at her vest. I took a laser blast to the chest and I'm fine.
You are not helping your case at all.
Yeah, that was kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
okay, fine. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And we'll
And-
make our way back.
You make your way back to a rather familiar looking gazebo that's sort of overlooked a rather small lake.
You take my little guy. Woohoo!
That's the sound effect. You have to make it before you move.
Oh wait, hold on a second. Apex, let me help you out real quick, buddy.
He's like, I can't whistle.
I can whistle. Oh, not that good.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm immediately like the guy that was unconscious. Has he regained consciousness yet?
As you walk over, you see Protectron sort of sitting there with Dave, who has his pistol up in like a ready to go pose, and he's looking all around, and he's like pointing in random directions, thinking that he sees something, and then he slowly raises his pistol back up. Just turning over to see you, he immediately lowers his pistol and goes, "Oh, there you are." And the Protectron goes,
Thank goodness. We thought we had lost you.
Well, thank you very much for caring about me, Mr. Protectron. Also, thanks for holding down the fort, Dave.
Yeah. Nothing came by, but I heard shots. Is everyone okay?
I got shot.
Ugh.
Looks at Louise.
Just the once.
We met a real mean-looking Mother Hubbard.
I ask again, is that guy conscious yet?
Let's find out. I'll make a roll for him. See if he wakes up.
Or if he's consigned to the black hole.
You are banished to the black hole.
The black hole!
Blaggle.
It's a black hole with you.
Yes, he would have regained consciousness at this point. He's sort of like He's in a chair now, and he's sort of like leaning back, taking it easy, and he's like rubbing his neck where the wound used to be.
Apex ignores everything else that was talking on the way in and just walks straight up to that guy, stares down at him. There's almost kind of like a glare in his expression. What were you doing to the animals?
What? And he is sort of like blearily, he smacks his lips and he squints in pain as he tries to swallow, still in a lot of pain. He looks up at you. We weren't doing anything. We got ambushed, and this is the only place we could think of to try and hole up, but it's like he knew this place.
Is that the truth?
It does not appear to be lying to you now.
So many honest people. Love it.
They know it's better for them to tell the truth in the face of the runaways.
Yeah, this man has no reason to lie to you.
Again, just have an Apex like hold Louise over this guy like a lie detector.
I
Beep,
look
beep,
back.
beep, 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 beep.
I glance back to
Order
Louise
10
for
and
a
2.
moment. I glance back to Louise for a moment as he answers.
Just kind of waves a hand like,
His expression softens. You invaded his home.
What? We were on patrol. Wait, back it up. There are animals here?
Yes. There are bears. Well, there's a bear.
coughs and looks away like,
Yao Guai. That makes sense, actually.
That's right. I would refer to them as Yao Guai. That's my bad.
You're fine.
Although I would have seen the name bear on the enclosure.
Actually,
that is true.
I recall something from last month. Lanny, didn't we didn't we see gorillas, like actual gorillas? Like Alvin didn't know what to make sense of them.
I believe those were just paintings.
You guys saw like
some kind of
actual
monkey?
Animals, some sort of
right.
primate.
We did see monkeys. And there are apes.
Huh?
Apes.
Well, like monkeys?
No, they don't have tails.
He like his mouth is slack for a moment. He squints.
My eyes, his eyes blink in an arrhythmic pattern.
Oh my god.
That's none of my concern. And he looks up at you, Louise. I'm gonna need that back.
Sure. Sets it down next to him. Used a bit of it, sorry. But hey. Pats the hole in her armor. You might have guessed why.
Did you get it?
Glances at everyone else.
I'm just gonna go ahead and look over at Apex for that one.
No.
Damn it. So he's still out there.
Limped off, yep.
Good.
It seems
Good.
to keep the animals safe here.
I think he's watching over him. Yeah.
Think if sorry, go ahead.
I don't know anything about any animals. That bastard killed 2 of my men.
Often have y'all been patrolling this area?
Yeah, is he new?
couple times. We haven't really had any incidents until very recently.
Is this the first incident, or?
If it is what I think it is, no.
Is what
I
you think it is?
I think this is now 3 times that a patrol has been attacked. And I think I'm the only survivor.
The other 2 before you all are all
All
gone.
dead. Sort of why we're short-staffed now.
Maybe. What strategic advantage did this place offer you for patrolling?
Well, clearly, there's something here that is hostile towards us. Patrolling is trying to make sure that that thing doesn't come into St. Louis proper.
I don't think
We're
he's
just
interested.
We're just doing our rounds.
I don't think he's interested in coming to St. Louis proper.
I think only thing the fella cares about is the zoo. I think.
We don't know that.
Call me crazy, and I know again, lots of dead comrades, but is it really worth it to keep trying to antagonize this guy? He just wants to protect the animals here. That's all he wants.
He started this.
Well, technically, you started this by coming in.
Excuse me.
Look,
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you want me to leave you to die here?
Hmm?
You don't want him to come into St. Louis proper, and he doesn't want you in his home, right?
I don't know what the hell that freak wants.
Like we said, I think it's just to keep the animals safe. Crazy idea, and again, I know there's a lot of wounded egos here, but maybe just leave him to it. If you're worried about any dangerous people coming into the zoo area, it sounds like he's gonna take care of them for you.
Your other patrols, were they lost around here?
He thinks for a moment. I think one came through here.
Same level of casualties.
Like I said, I'm the only survivor out of all of these incidents.
Then I would say this is a no-go zone. Patrol around it, but not through it. Clearly, this man is trained.
Thank you for patching me up. I appreciate it, honestly. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going to see about burying these men who served with me.
We can help with that. If you would like the help.
Fine.
All right.
Apex will proceed the diggling.
As you proceed the diggling,
Come on, y'all. Commence the diggling.
Damn it.
this rather harrowed and injured man will he'll find a patch of grass, a patch of dirt that looks suitable and deep enough to hide some bodies, and he will begin the process of digging graves with your help. It probably doesn't take him terribly long, but he's rather sullen and not really talkative throughout the entire process.
Adds up, makes sense.
I understand.
Yep.
A little rude, but I understand.
Wow.
Not gonna be able for a conversation where we're burying your comrades, man. Oh, cringe.
It's super cringe.
Once the deed is done, this individual, this archer, who appears to have been the leader of this small platoon, he'll grab up and look like he's getting ready to leave. So this person, what was he? What is he? Never even saw him coming.
I think he's a man, same as y'all. Capable fighter, I'll tell you that much.
Oh,
He
yeah.
is.
Wounds don't seem to stop him either.
So you managed to wound him.
They had quite a scuffle. The, conversation about wanting to protect the animals was the end result of the scuffle. She gestures at Louise and Alvin and Apex all bloodied.
Yeah, after we got beaten to hell.
Hence why I think a wide berth might be in your better interests. Have a feeling he's gonna heal up quick and be mighty angry with anyone who passes through.
Did you at least get a good look at that bastard?
Nah.
He was like a monster. From the brief blur I saw of him.
Apex
was
remains silent.
It was kind of like fighting something from the good book, you know?
His eyes appear to sort of be sort of glazed over at the moment as he looks over all of you. I'm heading back to headquarters to report this. Thanks for saving my life.
That's no trouble. You gonna be okay in your state?
I'm saying as long as I don't get jumped and I head straight there, it might be fine.
Alrighty then.
Gives him a little salute.
Tell them what we said. All of it.
He gives you a look. A firm look that sort of says, "Oh, I'll tell him, all right." And he will begin to march towards the arch.
That could have gone better.
I don't think I like how that went.
Guess I can't blame him.
He didn't seem like that feller didn't seem like the kind of guy who would swing first, though. I
Well.
still think.
He's gonna swing last, though.
It had something to protect.
You know, he's kind of. You know, he's kind of like you in a way, honestly.
Cynthia starts
Apex
walking
nods.
back down the path.
Cynthia, are we going further again?
That fella's hurt, and more than likely they're gonna come back and try and kill him. I'm gonna see if I can at least give him some supplies to patch himself up.
If he was Brotherhood, he probably had stim packs.
Good for him, I'm still gonna try.
Why did I know she was going to say something like that? Well, let's go then.
Noble to a fault, she is.
All right, so you're trying to track down this individual. Go ahead.
Yep.
Roll
Come
me.
team.
Roll me a wits.
Is that all of us?
14, 2 sixes.
Never mind.
I netted on both. I
what am I
find
here
this
for?
fool. Come on.
God
Come on.
damn.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Connor, but I find him.
I
It's,
find him. He's there. I do the thing.
He's got a fucking like Batman style.
He
Go
does
ahead,
have
go
a bit
ahead.
of he does have a bit of ground on us. I know that.
He's got like a fucking
Yeah,
Batman style.
but I'm a
lair, and
nurse,
Cynthia just like appears.
Look, as a fella whose mom was a nurse, Cynthia's 1,000% right. A nurse will always find you. There is no hiding.
Yes. I can sniff an
you will
injury
not-
a
you
mile
will not-
away.
You will not
Smells
escape her
shit.
wrath.
She smells blood.
using your robotic bloodhound senses, you
Activates.
get the indication that this individual is not really hiding his tracks all that well now, especially with that injured leg of his. There's sort of a noticeable change in his gait that makes him noticeably easier to pick out his tracks. And if you follow them all the way to their destination, that will take you. Hang on.
Destination.
That will take you over to here.
I guess that's where I go.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
If you do, in fact, follow.
I do, in fact.
Oh, she do.
How's Dave, by the way?
Oh yeah,
Dave
I just would have
How's he feel walking towards this thing?
well, I mean, and he holds up his laser pistol. I'm ready. Yeah, I guess. I feel a bit safer with you four around, though.
Don't worry, I don't think this would go south too much.
Yeah, we've been introduced.
And with your 14, rolling double sixes, the now starting to get a bit bloodier footprints will lead you towards sort of where would this be? Lead you up to a house that is at the perch of this hill. Once sort of cream-colored painting outside of this old stone building. Now faded with time. You see a placard outside of the front of this house that says Primate House.
Yeah. Okay.
And the footprints seem to lead inside.
Considering he is heavily injured, Cynthia's all bloodhound nurse mode. Like, holding a whole handful of bandages like, I'm coming, baby! I got you!
Well, I'm coming for you.
All right. If you are heading in,
Yeah.
you're met with the scent of stagnant water as you see along this blue stone floor an interesting framework that surrounds small displays that once had a lot of exotic-looking plants that you can see the now dead and faded wood, but still quite interesting looking even in this state. The footprints you are trailing after look as though they are leading into sort of a small stairwell.
Okay.
And in glass displays, you now see various fixtures where it looked like animals might have once resided. You see the unfortunate sight of long dead animals, skeletons adorning the floors of these displays. And you hear from off in this stairwell a series of grunts.
Hello,
Oh dear God.
Mr. Scary Mask Man. I'm a nurse. You looked really hurt.
You hear silence in response to that. The grunts have completely stopped. Go ahead and make a charm roll.
Thank goodness I have this fast friends thing, which gives me a plus 2 to my roll instead of a +1, which is just really helpful. 12.
Excellent.
You. Hang on.
You.
Hello. Oh God. Stick. Yeah. Here we go. Might actually be legible now.
It definitely sounds different.
Yeah, that sounds different. Sound good?
I don't need your help.
Okay, well, the trail of blood says otherwise.
Cut. I'll be fine. Just leave me alone.
Oh, goodness.
Hey again, look, she's kind of obsessive when it comes to this.
She's
and,
already walking.
Yeah, she ain't gonna let this go, so... Please don't shoot us.
What the hell? Why did you follow me?
'Cause you're bleeding out. Of course I'm going to follow you.
Do you have a stim pack?
Let me look.
Apex tosses one from around the corner. I will get rid of my stim pack.
You toss a stim pack around the corner into the stairwell where you hear the softer than you would have imagined actually footsteps of the individual that you saw earlier. As he sort of begins to slowly walk down the stairs, his beam rifle is raised, and he is pointed in your direction. Looks like he's ready to squeeze off a shot should anything be attempted here.
Apex is just kind of crouched down as he grabs the stim pack. He just says, "I thought the Brotherhood always traveled equipped."
We do. But I've only got so many supplies. Wasn't expecting to get into 3 fights today.
Cynthia's holding a bag of eggs and a bottle of water.
for your hangover.
Hungry?
I offer you an egg in this trying time.
In these trying times.
Precisely.
They're full of preservatives.
It's what the body craves.
Are you offering him food?
Yes. I'm offering him eggs and water.
He sort of very lightly lowers the rifle sights away from your head.
I mean, if I'm gonna be honest, you could shoot it anyway. I'm not gonna die again right now. If you don't want the eggs, I'll keep them.
Apex glances towards Dave when she says that. What's his reaction?
What exactly did he say?
That, like, you can shoot me, I won't die again right now.
Well, I'm... probably...
Dave, I don't want to know how close I am to mortality at the moment.
Okay. I'll just keep my mouth shut. Please don't shoot.
That deserved an answer.
Mr. Scary, grunting, power armored man.
Apex shakes his head.
Oh, he's getting better at it.
Eggs or no eggs, I can put them away.
Toss him over here.
She tosses him, are they individually wrapped, or is it all just one?
It's a big pack, I think.
Yeah. Well, he's gonna get 11 eggs then. And a bottle of purified water.
He crawls forward in sort of a militaristic fashion, making his footsteps light. Still rifle raised, pointed in your direction, ready to snap it towards you and pull off a shot at a moment's notice.
Yes, we can shoot me, yes, I know.
Apex looks at him. Lower the weapon.
So you can come and grapple with me again? No thanks.
Oh, God.
Lower the weapon or I will grapple with you again.
Apex?
Look,
Enough.
Seriously, I wasn't kidding when I said Apex wants to talk to you, that's all. We're really not interested in fighting you or killing Buddy or doing anything to hurt anything in this place. We were just looking around.
I had my conversation.
Honestly, that's a God's honest. I think we just got off on the wrong foot, be fair, if y'all.
Yeah, my foot.
Which can be stimpacked.
Cynthia finally gets a look at his foot, which she had not seen yet. And turns very slowly to Louise with her hands on her hips and is like, turns away from the guy pointing at the gun and just looks at Louise. You didn't.
What? I was trying to help Apex and there was an invisible guy and... Look, to be fair, I didn't know what the armor looked like. I thought if I went for the foot, it wasn't going to take his real foot off. It was just going to be like, the armor foot and his foot.
Is your real foot intact? She whips back around.
Bone in my knee. I don't think it's fractured, but you definitely did a number on it. Thanks, by the way.
All right, enough fighting for today, everyone, please. Can I please take a look at your knee?
Stimpack will heal it up so I can get out of here.
How about the rest of you? Are you fine?
I'll take the food too, if you're offering it.
Well, I just gave you 11 eggs, I think, and a bottle of purified water, so that should get you by for a bit.
Purified water is extremely precious.
Yep.
So what's this supposed to be? An apology?
Listen, buddy, I'm a nurse. I've saved, one life today, reset an arm, and have stitched my friends back together. I don't care who is on whose side. You aren't shooting me, so I want to make sure you're fine. All right? Everybody wants to kill each other today.
Under her breath, Louise is just like, I didn't. I just wanted to shoot the Madcaster.
From my understanding, you're just trying to keep these animals safe, correct?
Safe. Fed. Whatever they need, really. I take what I can find and I give it to them.
And is
Why
that
you-
your entire purpose here?
They should be free.
Free so they can go out and get killed by someone who doesn't have their best interest in mind.
Free is their natural state. In here, all they're doing is waiting to die.
This is all they know.
All they've been let to know.
Apex, they're not gonna know how to fend for themselves now that they've been fed their whole lives. Being
You're-
free is a great idea, but
Apex shakes his head.
Your thing has a point.
well,
You were just referred to as a thing.
I mean,
oh, I thought you were talking about Apex.
Apex actually lets out a small scoff. Just
Did you just call me a thing?
that's all you are.
Excuse me?
Unless that's
Oh, hell.
unless that's armor you're wearing.
Hey,
Seem
buddy,
like-
that thing just gave you stim pack and food and water, which I assume you're going to be using for your animals. Her name is Cynthia.
Her eyes glitch red a couple of times. You want to know why I'm worried about you, Mr. Scary Mask Face? Because you just killed several guards. Do you want to know what their job was? Making sure no one goes to their home. You are a threat currently. I'm trying to mend bridges here.
This place
No more
was
people have to die. All right?
this place was ours.
Still is. They're not trying to take it away.
They did. They did take it away.
Explain.
Cynthia,
They
I think
killed
he's
all them. They killed several Brotherhood members.
I think that he's talking about the Arch. It used to be the Brotherhoods.
Mm-hmm.
You're damn right I'm talking about the Arch.
That's just a thing.
No. Not just a thing. That thing has technology that can save the future of humanity.
And I am technology that saved a life today.
What?
Let's
type of
give each other a little bit more
Hey.
respect about the things we care about.
What?
Well, hold
what
on a
type?
sec.
What type of technology does it have?
Oh, your archer buddies
perks
didn't
up.
tell you.
No. But they do want us to help.
Well, go get answers from them then.
If we could get answers from them, they would have told us. Obviously, they didn't. If you want to share,
I feel it'd be like pulling teeth from a sleeping Deathclaw. I mean, you're here, you're meted up. We're not really going ahead and fighting too much now. I was pretty pissed when I first fought you, but I mean, hell with it. Cynthia's right. I think it's time we can go ahead and do some talking. Not really talking about any kumbaya or whatnot like that, but if you got anything that can go ahead and elucidate us as to what's going on. Fuck me, I'd like to be less stupid when I leave than what I did when I came in, you understand?
Make a charm roll, Alvin.
Gotcha.
Better than me making one.
better than me.
9.
Yeah, will you roll up in here?
Sorry, I just had an enormous brain fart.
No, I gotcha.
That sounded like a threat.
He's just like, you want to give me a minute? I was like, yeah, no, you're fine.
Hold
Sorry,
on,
sorry. It's
hold
been
on.
a
A
hell
little,
of
still a little concussed.
So it's been a hell
Yeah.
of a day.
You did ring his bell.
A ring-a-ding-ding.
If the world didn't get nuked, Alvin probably would have been a prize fighter.
I don't get this. Like, what are you getting out of this? Out of helping me? You already admitted that you're buddy-buddy with the archers.
I'm not buddy-buddy. I just owe them a favor.
Huh.
But that favor came with a lot of missing information. And I'd
Yeah.
be curious to know.
Before we end up fighting dozens of super mutants for their cause.
Super mutants.
We gave you a bit of information. You can give us a bit of yours.
Yeah, still a little sketchy on fighting 1,000 super mutants.
I'm taking the stim pack first.
Go
Yeah,
for
take
it.
time.
Apex just kind of nods towards it.
He leans down. He lifts up the stim pack, and then he sort of finds a point in his armor that is not he finds a point in his armor that is not covered by armor, and he jabs a syringe in to his flesh, and you hear the needle hiss as he sort of stands up a bit more straight. His leg moves with a bit more fluidity. As that
Where
that
was
definitely
that
got him
point,
back in it.
by the way?
He
Might be in the knee where he got shot.
no, he that area is tender. He didn't want to really fiddle around with that. It was like up and over his collar plate and like down into his neck.
Ugh, okay. Thank you.
Yeah, whatever works.
That's
You wanted to
icky,
know.
I know, but I know. Thank you. Thank you.
Makes sense. It would need to be soft for him to turn his head.
Waiting, arms crossed, foot tapping.
Slopping, squelching.
Slipping, sliding.
So, a little bit of info for a little bit of info. You're looking for where there's super mutants. And they really didn't tell you. Huh. Typical.
I've got my guesses, but it'd be easier if you just told us.
Well,
And at the end of the day, I'm just gonna try to keep Riverside safe, and it means going ahead and putting to rest all this bullshit. Then I figured, what the hell?
the Arch. The Archers are so keen on calling their sacred home as a secret that's resting underneath it.
Like you said, tech or something?
Not just any tech. Old world tech. Tech could bring us back from this hellhole of a future that mankind has made for itself. Tech that the Brotherhood could use to get back onto its feet.
What kind of tech from my world is it?
We're not sure. But we know that anything that's trapped behind a vault has gotta be good.
There's a vault down there?
Vault onto the arch?
Vault 4.
Son of a bitch.
Vault 4.
Of course.
And the way you're talking about is probably a lot more advanced than anything I read in the old books. And you guys have no clue, only that it's just tech that could help y'all.
We were never able to get in.
Why not?
Access codes?
None of us could open the vault door. We need some sort of Pip-Boy.
Like a specific one or just any Pip-Boy?
We've tried other Pip-Boys.
Makes sense. If you could just get any other Pip-Boy, there's plenty of other vaults you could try.
You need one from a headmaster.
So there are different types of Pip-Boys then.
It would have administrative code to it.
Yeah.
Oh, just cooked into it. Something a lot of vultures might have then.
Well, as I said, she gestures to hers. Mine's just a regular vault dweller one. Administrative one would have, extra bells and whistles. Control different parts of the vault and stuff like that. Things I wouldn't be able to access if I still lived there.
Well, without sharing too much information, looks at everyone like shut the fuck up beyond what I'm about to say. I think we might know where it is.
Apex shakes his head slightly.
So are you all that's left of the Brotherhood then?
That was my bit of information. Now I want some more for you, for continuing this trade.
You just got a lot.
I just gave a lot.
What do you want to know?
If you can't read into what she just said.
Oh, yeah, that I know you know where it is. Where is it?
What other information do you have to trade?
You asked me a question. I got the answer to that, too.
What information would you trade to know where to look?
The answer to your question.
I haven't asked a question. I'm just...
I think
Cynthia did.
Connor, do you
If-
mean
if-
Cynthia's question of what it does, or?
No,
No.
I asked if he's all that's left of the Brotherhood.
I'm gonna take a wild guess here. You're obviously not. Because if it was just you, what would be the fucking point of going for where this thing is to begin with? How's one lone Brotherhood gonna take on the Archers, even if you could find what they were looking for in the first place?
I mean, you can stand up against the four of us pretty damn well. And
But not against a full city full of Archers.
Also, rumor has it they're shacked up in... I can't look at our map, but I list location that we were given.
Location. How did you know?
it was some kind of barracks at the south of the city. I remember that. It was
Oh my god, the map is here!
the Jefferson barracks. The Jefferson.
Yeah, there we are.
barracks.
Besides, I heard a rumor that they were holed up at the Jefferson Barracks.
Does he react to
So-
that at all?
He shifts uncomfortably at the mention of that.
Well, that tells us enough.
So that question is moot.
I really did not want to get involved in a bunch of fucking power struggles today.
So
but,
I ask
well,
again, what other information would you have to trade?
You seem to know a lot already. I'm not about to sell out my people. I don't know how you found us.
Would you like to know how?
I'm listening.
The Archers network runs wide. They already have intel on where you are.
Damn it.
They seem pretty occupied in defending the Arch, so I doubt they'd reach out that far. But they know where to keep their eyes.
You're probably not safe here anymore either.
You're right.
He looks up at you, Apex.
I continue staring, crouching as I am.
You seem keen on the animals.
I understand them more than I do people.
I won't be able to protect them. Feed them as often as I would like to anymore. My presence here has been jeopardized. I'll have to leave that task to somebody else.
I can do it when I'm in the area, but I do believe they would be better if they were free.
Guess that's your call to make now.
I guess it is. Is there some sort of key I might need?
He slowly takes one hand off of his rifle and he moves it around towards his belt, and he unlatches it, reaches into a pocket, and he tosses you a small plastic card with a black strip on it.
I kind of like glance at it, look at it from all angles.
That'll get you administrator privileges to every room in this zoo. I found it a couple of years ago.
The Apex nods.
And what's your name?
Are we buddies now?
You know mine. I gave you eggs.
I've given you the egg.
Kind of glances at Cynthia and grins. She gave you eggs.
Alvin
Nods.
nods. Alvin both nodding at him, going,
Still not necessarily sure I trust you. You seem to handle that Magcaster pretty well.
You do know how to compliment a girl.
You ever listen to the radio?
Sometimes.
Louise is confused for a second, then she clocks onto Cynthia. Did you hear about that debacle over at the arena?
Think I might have heard something about that.
Hi, we're the Runaways.
howdy.
Yo.
I am the Apex.
I'm Alvin Bronson. I work with the St. Louis Machinists out in Riverside. Used to be a raider, turning my life around.
Cynthia kind of stops and is like, did you just give your entire biography just now?
A little bit.
Just the inlay cover.
The inlay. I'm putting a lot of faith in this because maybe it'll go ahead and make him open up a little bit.
All of you collectively make a charm roll. This will determine what he does next.
10.
8.
5.
4.
Oh,
I did just threaten to re-break his arm a little while
That
ago.
is true.
Although he did trust me with the zoo.
It's a lot of weird trading hands today.
I'll give
Look,
him
I'm
another egg and
fine.
give him an even dozen.
Look, I'm fine making a
wait, does my
rival here.
fast friend still apply?
Slap another egg on the table. Let him know you mean business.
I think,
Oh
I
my
think Fast
God.
Friends is only for the first roll you make to try to
Shut
persuade
up.
somebody.
Fine.
I'm sorry, I made the game.
Stop it! Stop telling the rules.
I made the rules.
I am the creator. You are my creation.
My baby.
My baby.
Well, Interesting to meet you all, runaways.
Likewise.
And what should we call you?
Hairy face guy's a little long.
The more I look at it, though, that is a really cool helmet. I'm sorry, I just gotta get that out there.
It is.
Thanks. I made it myself.
Damn.
Where did you hunt for it?
Wasn't necessarily a hunt. But that's my past. You don't need to know. As for my name, call me whatever you like. I don't exactly plan on sticking around.
I'm gonna call him Gerald. It was my grandfather's name. 'Cause you're curmudgeonly.
I need to go back to HQ and report all this. The fact that they know where we are, it's just...
Well, can't say I want to wish you luck, but frankly, shakes her head. I don't get you people. I don't get the Archers much either. Keep talking about good of humanity and shit, and frankly, though, especially with, no offense, the Brotherhood's reputation that I've heard, you people were real shit to a lot of people that you didn't think leveled up in your estimation of whatever you thought people should actually get to be and be treated as. Though I don't know if I trust the Archers all the way in that arena either. But sort of gives them a wave, for what it's worth.
Yeah. We can't exactly back up a lot of the promises we made back then. Not now, but soon.
The Apex nods.
Well, nice meeting you, Gerald. Guess we'll see you along the road, maybe. Hopefully not shooting at each other.
Yeah, I'll say your close combat's pretty wicked.
Louise gestures to her vest and smiles. You gave me a hell of a drinking story.
Well, runaways. Let's hope it doesn't come to that in the future.
Likewise. Here's to your health, Gerald.
He just shakes his head, and he will begin walking up the steps and out of the building. Should no one decide to chase him.
As he goes, Louise sort of looks to Apex. You sure you don't want to ask him about your brother or anything?
I was gonna say, as Louise turns, I'm going to try to stealth away.
Just turns you on.
Go ahead and roll that wits. Okay.
That's an 8.
I just hear shuffling and suddenly, what? There's like that anime thing where his outline is just, there's an outline of him blinking. Like, beep, 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 beep. It's like, oh, well.
He just shuffles away, just
Damn, buddy. All right,
Trying to get him off at the pass.
You shuffle away. Relatively certain that you're out of eyeshot of most things. And where are you going, Apex?
I'm finding. Is he going upstairs?
He's going upstairs. Yes.
Is there another route upstairs? Elevator, something, stairway.
This.
Scott Pilgrim
Yeah,
style
there's-
window he can just throw himself through.
There is an
Yeah,
there is
just
an
ragdoll.
elevator, but it is next to the stairwell.
I'd climb up the shaft. Just to surprise him on the next level.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
Or whatever level he stops at.
Are you gonna pry open the doors too on the next level?
My arm's back in its socket.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
That answer.
Okie dokie skokey.
So you're gonna try and climb up this elevator shaft and push these doors open at the top of it. Go ahead and roll me body.
Alrighty. Push a booyah! 7. That's still a success. Just
It
not
is a
as good as
success.
I'd like.
Yeah,
I
your
don't look as cool doing it as I want to.
your clawed gauntlets sort of wrench the doors open and you step out. Unfortunately, however, it did make quite a bit of noise and not as stealthy as you would have liked. And as you come up, you see across the hall, this individual now has his laser rifle raised and pointed in your direction.
I look at him. Do you know a man named Bruce?
Bruce.
Dread.
Why?
I'm looking for him.
Why?
Because he has unfinished business back home.
Back home?
I nod.
What is he to you?
I slowly remove my mask. He's my brother.
The rifle lowers as he sees your face and he stands up to his full height. And he reaches up. A hiss of mist as he pulls the Deathclaw skulled helmet off of his head and he looks at you. And he says, Bastion. And you see this.
Oh my God.
He looks so fucking cool.
Looks like a snot. He looks like a fucking Metal Gear character.
And that's where we'll end the session for this week.
I knew it.
Oh, Jesus Christ, motherfucker!
I was so certain. I was like, oh man. I was like, this is him, isn't it? Oh man. We almost left. Fuck.
Oh God.
Whoa.
You almost let him
honestly,
get
I
away
honestly-
without that knowledge.
That would have sucked.
I would have been fine letting him get away without that knowledge, because one of the things Apex wanted is to be hunted by him. But
Oh
this
my
is,
God.
hey, if he wasn't going to come and find me,
Hey,
but Apex's curiosity got the best of him.
Apex,
And
I'd
there you
like to
go.
apologize for, Apex, I'd like to go ahead and apologize for earlier when I let the devil out. And I was updating your brother.
Oh, it's okay. I was trying. I was trying to break his arm, and I wouldn't have apologized to him.
Wow.
I'm sorry I shot your brother's kneecap off.
Eh.
Bye,
Um,
Austin.
He may
Oh.
have to have like metal plates put in. I'm sorry about that.
No, don't worry.
He's
The
mostly
stim
metal
pack healed
plates.
everything.
Bye, Austin.
Hooray!
He's good to
Hey.
go.
Back
Bye,
to magic.
Austin.
Bye, Austin.
Goodbye, Austin.
This is 41.
And there you go. 41.
One, baby.
Another
What a way to end it. Woo!
another successful broadcast and another art piece by Darky Arts.
Fantastic.
whoop.
Thank you, Darky.
What
This
a good
is so-
reveal.
This is so good.
I was like,
Oh my.
oh man, I suspect, but I can't. It's like, that's why I wanted to know his name. I was sort of
I
like,
just saw the fucking headband and my brain just goes da 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 da.
This is 41, you said?
This is 41, yes.
I mean, not in character. Louise just likes to know names before she sends someone off that might be dead later when she meets him again. But as a player, I wondered.
Your corpse. They say. How can
Alrighty.
we help?
Chin
How
stroke.
can we help?
Well, I know what I'm doing at the start of next session.
It is written. Only Link can hit the gritty.
Save this file, yo.
There we go. All right. And I'll let this linger on this wonderful art piece by Darky Arts for a little bit longer.
Wow.
And yeah, thanks for stopping by, everybody. This was another action-packed episode of Gateway. I'm waiting a long time to drop this.
I bet. Oh man.
As soon as we encountered somebody who was Brotherhood at the zoo, and he had art labeled the Hunter. I mean, it was all but confirmed in my mind, but I was not going to be like, you know what, he might be. This could very well be a red herring.
Yeah, I stole this helmet actually.
Oh my god.
You know, he just wanted to have a badass motif. I wouldn't argue.
Real recognize real. Awesome.
It's waiting. Was going for more of a Rambo look actually, but.
Oh no, I can. Well, to be
He's
fair,
got a little Van Damme.
I mean,
To
all
be
roads
fair,
lead to Rambo. It's
Rambo,
Snake.
Snake is like Rambo is one of Snake's inspirations. Obviously,
Definitely.
Obviously,
Oh,
Snake
yeah.
Plissken is the biggest one, but
Oh yeah.
He's definitely got a bit of a Van Damme thing. Not Van Damme. He's got
Stallone.
a Sylvester Stallone
Stallone.
something going on.
Use.
With the hair and the bandana.
You're my brother.
With
Oh god.
with the hair and the bandana and everything, my brain's just like, ah, yes, punish DeSoto.
All right. Well, I guess we'll have to let this stew until next week. Caitlin,
man.
where can they find you and what are you up to?
Hi, hello. My name
Hi.
is Caitlin Elizabeth. You can find me all over the internet at Boobs McBalrog here on Twitch. It's twitch.tv/Boobs McBalrog with zeros instead of O's. Hopefully I'll be playing some more Slime Rancher 2. And also, I don't know if anybody saw over the last month, but I started playing through Fallout 4 as Cynthia. So there's a little bit of that going on whenever I have the time to do it and I'm not deathly ill, but that should be happening more in the coming weeks. That's it for me.
Alrighty. Rabbit, where can they find you and what are you up to?
Hey, what's going on, everybody? I hope you enjoyed this show. I sure as hell did. Look at how cool he is. Takes off the helmet. Oh no, he's hot.
Oh, now he's hot.
My name is Rabbit. I am a comedian and also a writer. You can go ahead and find me on Twitch and Twitter at Hey Mr. Rabbit. I stream throughout the week. There's not really a set schedule. I'm a little laissez-faire when it comes to it. But I do stream horror games, retro games, and RPGs mostly. The latest horror game I've been playing is Signalis. The latest RPG I've been playing is RuneScape. There's a Fresh Worlds thing right now that is just so fucking fun. And the latest retro game I've been playing is West of Loathing. But we're gonna go ahead and be playing a Cthulhu Loathing-ish game. The writing and that's so fucking dry and funny. I love it. And we'll be playing that on Tuesday. As far as other things are concerned, let's see. I tried out for some writing projects. Trying to see. We're gonna go ahead and see how that works. Big shout out to people helping me with that. Biggest help to my family. Then tried out for a couple of other projects. And the biggest thing I'm working on right now is a demo reel, which is nervous because I haven't made a demo reel since I used to voice a Homestuck character. So it takes me back. And I hope it'll take you back too by going on your browser to twitch.tv/HeyMrRabbit, who streams throughout the week. Perfect segue.
Awesome. bring us to Lanny. Where can they find you, and what are you up to?
I mean, all over the internet at Lanny Pator. Right now, I am playing a whole lot of Dad of Boy, Dad in a Rock. I'll be playing a bunch of that tomorrow as well. Feel free to tune in. It has been a wonderful time. All I have been waiting for since 2018, aside from a good number of life things, is just more Dad of Boy. And you know what? This is more Dad of Boy. And it's really good Dad of Boy. So tune in. Have fun. We're fighting Norse gods. It's a good time, and you could be having a good time too. And I want that for you. I really do. So tune on in. I'll probably play a bit starting at like 7 o'clock Central Time over on twitch.tv/LannyPator. But who knows? I might start earlier because I'm very excited to play. And if you're not all role played out over here, join in on some of the ties that bind on Mondays on my channel, twitch.tv/LannyPator at 5 o'clock Central Time, where Connor, Caitlin, our buddies Shadow Dancer Bob, and Taka are currently dealing with political kerfuffles and problems in all directions as they try to decide which thing they needs to focus on to make sure the world is a better place. You know, heavy is the head that wears the crown, and now it's their turn to be the leaders. So, see where that leads them. That's me.
Alrighty. And Sarah, where can they find you, and what are you up to? Hiccup.
I'm on Twitter at Sarah with an H and with an E Willia. I did my shilling already. Thursdays I do some horror games with Rabbit. It was super fun.
It's so fun.
I always like I like helping being a smarty pants, and it's fun.
Look at the big wrinkles on you with solving puzzles.
I do.
You know when I played Tormented Soul, she solved a cipher I didn't even know existed.
Again, I was in tired mode too. I was amazed at that brain flash. It's like a third eye suddenly opened. I was like, oh.
It
like
is
that
me.
meme.
It is me, the god of thoughts.
Yeah, I think we'll do that again this coming Thursday, I assume, if nothing changes.
Absolutely, because Signalis makes me really happy and thump my foot really hard.
And I think if we finish Signalis, we'll do another night of Fatal Frame too, and get that shit done.
Aw, shit.
Yeah, Groom and Bromy told me that it's we don't got too much left in it, so
It depends how long you're gonna take on that. It depends how long you take on the third night. But I have a feeling if you get the third night done a good enough time, you could probably finish the final thing and like get done with it, because the final night's pretty self-contained. It's just a gauntlet of here's another ghost, fuck you.
as long as it's not the blind ones. I hate those fucking things.
You haven't come across the monks yet.
Yeah, we did. They were in the zoo.
They were apes.
Oh, they were? Oh.
No tails.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure I can't think of anything else to talk about. Is anything coming up this week besides that? No, just this and more Gateway, and then Thursday streaming. Yeah, it's gonna be great.
How about you, Connor?
Quieter.
Right on. They can find me on Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube.com/DistortionDevil. I stream Tuesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time most days. Trying to find a new Friday game that I could play. Probably going to get back to more community games like the new Jackbox 9 that just came out. Other games as well. Probably some more Monster Hunter Rise, stuff like that. In the meantime,
How's that solo campaign you did with Luke?
Oh yeah, I'm doing. I completely forgot to mention this a couple of times. I'm doing.
It sounds really rad.
Me and my buddy Count Widget, some people know him as Luke. We're doing a solo adventure with playtesting the 1 D&D rules that we've got so far. I went ahead and the survey period is over. I think that wrapped up on the 11th. So I've already filled in my surveys. It's too late now if you would like to, unfortunately. But the new playtest materials should be rolling out soonish here. We're not sure. But hopefully that'll give us some more classes to work with. And yeah, I'm just hoping to make 1 D&D as good as it can be, and I'm providing my input in order to achieve those ends. It's also a lot of fun. I'm guiding Luke through an adventure that may or may not be familiar to some people, probably some of our older members of our community. Some people have already guessed what it is, and Luke doesn't know. Shh.
Don't say anything. We're gonna
Don't
fuck
say
with
nothing. No, it's been a lot of fun, and yeah, that's happening on Tuesdays. And yeah, man, my brain is.
Isn't that always how it is when you finish a show?
Post-session deflating, just. But yes, I'm also working on a new Ranger subclass, so be on the lookout for that. Other than that, got to thank our wonderful sponsor for this evening's escapades, Die Hard Dice.
Okay. Wait, do you want it outward or inverted? We haven't done it inverted yet.
Inverted? Oh, that's a nifty one.
Okay. Okay. Okay, hold on. Pulling it up. Okay. Die Hard Dice!
That's right. That's right. That's the Die Hard dinosaur right there. Die Hard Dice is Die Hard Dice is your one-stop shop for dice and dice accessories. And if you head on over to dieharddice.com, you can use the code Unexpectables to save 10% on your order. Be sure to get your orders in now, because with the winter rush to buy holiday gifts and stuff, it's sure to be pretty hectic. So get your orders in now.
If you want to get some Die Hard dice for your loved ones this holiday season, get them early.
There you go.
Die Hard dinosaur, you fucking dork! I love you.
We also couldn't bring this wonderful show to you week in, week out without some help from our community who donate their bits and subs. Such as Oathbreaker John, thank you for the 500 bits. I'm doing good, just relaxing and welcome. I wonder what crazy tales we'll have. Let's find out. Mr. Insecure, thank you for the 100 bits. Colonel, the military-industrial complex has killed my internet connection.
They'll never find me!
You've been DDoS, Snake. Huh,
Oh,
shit.
If only I used NordVPN.
Protoss 103, thank you for the 10 bits. Oh my god, Alani, imagine if you guys had killed him.
It's why everything Apex does, for the most part, unless they are absolutely going for lethality, is somewhat non-lethal. I always go to disarm or injure.
God, that would have been harrowing.
Everybody else, on the other hand, I mean, if Louise had, blasted him with a mag caster,
that would have been
I
awkward.
mean, she was not aiming to kill per se. Again, of course, I also misunderstood the armor. I thought I was just shooting out armored legs, not his actual leg. Oh well, lesson learned.
Oopsie.
To be fair, he was invisible for the most part.
I mean, Louise was just going with the thing that Apex wanted to talk to him. She was going to help facilitate that. She wasn't really aiming to kill.
I'll help! Wow!
I wasn't really aiming to kill either until he stepped on your arm. And then,
Like, no, that was your trigger.
Alvin
Apex just always wants to reach the next height. He's going to fight until he can't, because he knows that if there is prey out there, if there are things out there that can fight him and win, he is not the Apex.
He is simply the animal, and that's a different game. Ride forth, you crazy muppet.
All right. Magic.
Sorry.
Go. Magic Ninjago, thank you for the 100 bits. Well, there's a cliffhanger.
Do you like that?
Yeah, part of me was actually hoping that the Magcaster would hit Apex, so that the chase would have basically ended there, and then it's like, ooh, now there's like a, because I already kind of partially suspected this was going to be what happened, And it just narratively, I was thinking like, ooh, that would have been neat.
Like you would have just.
There were a lot of, shall we say, context clues.
Yes.
The skull kind of gave it away.
Well, this was before the skull. He was Brotherhood. He was at the zoo. Those were the two clues I was working on.
It was like the skull, and then the fact he likes animals as much as Apex, and I'm sort of like going like, this feels like this is what Connor's doing. The one that really cinched it for me is when Apex grunted, and then Connor did the same grunt. I'm like, okay, Connor, okay.
They're communicating.
It's like neon lights with arrows suddenly pointing. They're like
Grunt to grunt communication.
The perfect cavemen.
It's like that moment in The Simpsons where it's like, man, like when Bleeding Gums Murphy was at the doctor's office. I never got to meet my twin brother. He was supposed to be my long lost brother. He's supposed to be a doctor out there somewhere. That's funny. My brother's supposed to be a jazz musician out there somewhere. Well, goodbye. Walks away.
Bits and subs,
Just
right?
both of them just.
So good.
That was when I was eternally screaming, just like, somebody ask his name! Somebody get this guy's name!
Zenlita, thank you for the 100 bits. As he removes its helmet, Bastion swears he hears, "What a thrill."
We need to climb a really long ladder together.
Indeed. Magic Ninjago, thank you for the 200 combined bits. Give me that train. And Protoss103, thank you for the 10 bits. Episode title, What a Thrill. Ooh, that would be a good episode title, actually.
I think that is
A Rumble in the Jungle is also right there.
Ooh.
What about something like homaging the Twin Snakes game, but like twin...
But I know you name all of them after old songs.
I do,
yeah.
including this one.
I got a bunch of grandpa records if you want.
That would actually probably be helpful with looking up song titles for episode titles.
No problem, dude. You're in a treat. I was inherited almost all of my granddad's records. So
Egg salad. Well, I'll be sure to look through those if I ever need a song title. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and take us off somewhere. Who is streaming still? I have just closed all my tabs.
Oh my God,
mods,
Connor.
One of my mods, Jacato X, is currently playing some Arkham City.
Oh yeah, Jacato.
With some superhero stuff.
Arkham City, yeah. Oh, fuck.
Batman.
Yeah. Man, let's go ahead and do that. Oh, that is not my chat. That is somebody else's chat. I need to do this in my chat. Just type /raid in somebody else's chat. That'd be silly. Jacato X. I think that's right. Jakato.
X, correct.
All right. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and raid Jacato X. Thank you everybody for sticking around and stopping by and watching Funny Silly Gateway. We'll be back next week for some more, and we'll be back this Wednesday for more Unexpectables. Until next time, take care, and our raid message, should it just be rest in peace, Kevin Conroy?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
goodbye, everybody.
Right.
Yeah, I'm just making sure I got that right. Take care, everybody. Yep. Take care, everybody. We'll see you
Have a
next
good night,
time.
y'all. Bring firewood.